Oh.
Hey y'all.
You got to know the one futuristic thing. To make the day do the jump, man. You got to know this the remix right here. So baby, it's the kings right here. You got to know we got it. Like it's extra shy. Don't I love my vegetable, extra cheese and pie. Young lady like to kick it like karate. Don't I be with J Money serving everybody? Hey, we up in Magic City throwing up the pack. Hit me until take it off like a racket. Ain't my money long. And I still put it on. And I stop it strong. And I put it on. And I put it on.
And my real so big, and it's tip top. And choppers in the trunk will make you do the macarena. Pull up to the floor, yeah, motherfucker, ain't I? All of that cool, I could buy a bitch, can't I? Remix, Young LA and T.I., this a banger. You on that thing, you don't hear me trick, ain't I? Big roll rusties, and I got them nauseous. We be in Ferraris, the cars with the horses. And I on the pill, ride down there. Ice 30 below, minus the wind chill. And I'm packing chrome, and I'm blowing strong. And I got it going on your drum. And I put it on. Ada, what's goody? What's up, y'all? What up? What up? I hope y'all got y'all libations and everything together. We got a lot to talk about. It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
Ain't I laughing at these haters trying to take a shot at me? They don't know which way to go. I make it easy. Follow me. Honestly, ain't I insane? I think that's the way I gotta be. Ain't I so super fly? Boy, ain't nobody hiding me. AP all on TV when he wake up and go to sleep. Everywhere they notice me. Hey, for yourself, just go and see. My community, I'm serving, though they hope I don't succeed. Let me speak, they so intrigued. Ain't he snitching? No, indeed. You come with that common for your show, I have to commandeer. Since I see you can't take over, I'll just have to volunteer. Hey, ain't I your superior? Listen here, bro, you not a peer. I'm so gone once it ain't funny. Twice the G that I appear. Rep ain't so loud and clear. Don't be gone for about a year. So paper trail, you gotta hear. But ain't I out of here? Hey,
Ain't I? 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 Ain't I in the bill? Ain't I on the bill? Ain't I on the bill? Ain't I on the bill? Shout out to everybody in the fucking chat in the building that's here to be messy. We here to be messy. Y'all know these sound off be messy. We here for the shits and giggles. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to the fucking crew. Baby, I see y'all in the fucking building. Shout out to everybody that sent me love before the show, during the show, and after the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me get my mind right. Can I get my mind right, y'all? Get it. Let me get my mind right, cause I got to do this. Okay, ODS. Okay.
man, fuck these niggas. I'ma say everything. Fuck these niggas. I dip a gun and gun. Fuck these niggas. Take the knife off. Fuck these niggas. Yeah, and fuck these bitches. I swear I care about everything.
Fuck these bitches.
I don't care. I still what these bitches. And I feel young mood. I been in me about these bitches. If it ain't good, don't break it. And if he ain't shit, I'm gonna shake him. Hope I don't look weak. Cause when the wolf cry, wolf, you still see that wolf teeth, motherfucker. Futuristic handgun. If you act foul, you get 2 shots and one. I'm at your face like Lancome. You niggas softer than Roseanne, son. Hey, you cannot reach me on my Samsung. I'm busy fucking the world and giving the universe my damn tongue. Crazy motherfucker, I am one. But the crazy thing is, I began one. All white bricks, I'm straight like it's jumping back to 36 thick. Big house, long hallways, got 10 bathrooms. I can shit all day, nigga. And we don't want no problems. Take it from problems.
And Kane on the beat. I fuck around and leave a nigga brains the street. Oh, I pop that pussy. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we steady mobbing. Oh, keep my side, baby. Ballin' is my hobby. What the fuck is up? It's Gucci Man the G. That's Titty Boy, no pity boy. This Scarfity, the city boy.
Why she so no Nike? What just Gucci Louis brought? Excuse me, Gucci Nike shitting on me. Why that fucking buying shit? He's still on a cocking helmets, bandanas on car.
And tenants know we do not talk to strangers.
Just cut off these niggas. Gucci's something dangerous. Cocaine, codeine, and angel. This AK-47, I hit your ear with from the ankle. This ain't something me alone.
Shout out to everybody up in here. Up in here. Y'all hit your like button too on y'all way in. Hey crew. Yeah. The money is the motive. Fuck with the crew and get ugly like coyote.
Okay, I'm reloaded. Better pull it if you told it. I buy a pound, break it down, and put it in
a stogie.
Swag is so bright, I don't even need light. I'm with a model broad, she don't even need rice. But would you believe it? She's nice, and she asked me for a picture, so I gave her 3 stripes. Yeah. I'm the man around this motherfucker. I'm so hot you probably catch a tan around this motherfucker. This rap game, I got my hand around this motherfucker.
Yeah, I said game, but I ain't playing around this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm the best to ever do it, bitch.
And the best to ever doing shit. If you the shit, then I am sewer rich.
Try me and a few people reading eulogies. I swear you can't fuck with me. But I can fuck your girl and they cut up for me. Then slap for me, then kill for me, then steal for me. And of course it'll be your past. And now murder that bitch and about it back to your ass.
And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a goon to a goblin. Yeah, grown on a beat. Fuck around and leave a nigga brain on the street. Ooh.
I pop that pussy. I bring it to my bedroom. Pop that pussy.
Yeah. And we steady mobbing. Oh, Kimasabi. Big ballin' is my hobby.
Man,
Suck my clip. Swallow my bullets. And don't you spit. Oh.
I am the hip hop socialist. Life is a gamble and I'm all about my poker chips. Do you want a dose of this? I will make the most of this. F is for ferocious. Murder your associates. The top is so appropriate. This is just where I belong. Keep a hard dick for your girlfriend or wobble on.
And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Yeah, and Kane on the beat. I fuck around and leave a nigga brain on the streets. Oh.
I pop that pussy. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we said it mobbing. Oh, keep inside, baby. Ballin' in my hobby. And we don't want no problems.
Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck around and leave a nigga brain on the street. I pop that pussy. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we said it mobbing.
Oh, keep inside, baby. Ballin' is my hobby. Shout out to everybody that's in the fucking building. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here today. Can y'all hear me? Is it up loud enough? Are we good? Are you good on that? Yeah. Okay, y'all can hear me. I feel like I'm loud enough. What's up? Oh my goodness, man. What's been going on? I just was talking to y'all the other day about, and it was on some old other beef, the Judge Fifi, the Queen 88, the Nest beef. We're way somewhere else. And all thanks to Rick. Rick. Slick Rick. All thanks to Rick. We're now back on beef in the beefing sector. We are now back on beef in the beefing sector. And this is the interesting thing about it. And I said this to the crew, and I've said this to you all a long time ago. I said that the reason OGs, the old school folks in the beef sector, can't intertwine or really get with the new sector or the new beef sector or the new beef that's going on, because they got their own shit that they still got unresolved. It's still so much shit out here. So it's juicy too. I mean, from this whole Rick dropping some of the Zoom stuff, we got Fi came and gave commentary. James came and gave commentary. VS was on Rick Link, giving her commentary. We got, BBW was over at Jay Dunn's today talking about, in terms of a club chat. I mean, everybody's out. Aren't y'all happy now? The OGs are back out, and I think everybody need to stay out the way. And can y'all please, for me, just let them do their thing. No flags on the play, no getting in the middle. I'm not even getting in the middle. I'm sitting back. Shit, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I know everybody wondering. King Roman, aren't you cool with Yaya? Isn't she crew? And aren't you cool with SB? So what are your thoughts? What do you think about it? Well, we'll get to that. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But shout out to y'all. It's been a lot going on. Everybody is like going doing their biggest ones or doing their things off of YouTube. You got Lemon with his Discord, and I had the pleasure of joining it and being a part of it and then getting out of it. That Lemon's Discord is his content generator. It's like that's where he can literally come up with ways to have content. I mean, they fight over there. He leaves them. Did I tell y'all that he literally, while I was on there, they were talking some shit to Lemon, like his Lemonettes was trying to get at him, like to make him see something, and he literally dropped mid sentence, just dropped. Fuck this shit, gone. And Roman's sitting there like, so he done? I'm gone. I'm about to leave. They're like, no, he do this all the time. He'll be back. I said, Lemon, you are so nasty to the Lemonettes. You so mean. And then not only did he leave, he hop in a chat talking, I ain't, nope, y'all got it. Y'all can have it. If y'all want it, y'all got it. You know, I hop in that chat. Get your ass back up here. The fuck? We here for you. Get your ass up here. And he come back. Yeah. I'm like, are you doing this? Like, what are you doing? I'm not used to this. I know they are. I ain't used to this. What we don't do that shit to me. So he got his own thing going on over there. Then we got Nessie Pooh. Hey Ness girl. And I gotta talk to my girl real quick. Cause Ness, we not finna know. And Brooke and Intrinsic come too. The hell? Now I know y'all are not about to like want to beef or want to go to war over me saying where the fuck Brooke and Intrinsic is when Ness was basically getting tag team told around this bitch. Yes, I asked. That don't make me hate y'all. That don't make me dislike Ness. That don't make me look like I'm putting a coalition against. No, that means I actually, if you listen to the live was really like, y'all get the fuck off Ness. Let's move this on to something else and let's leave it alone. There was no ulterior motives. And I didn't drag Brooke or Intrinsic in my live. So I noticed y'all had live set up and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, and Brooke in her most Baltimore of act. And I'm still not mad at you, Brooke. Girl, I get it, y'all mad, but this is not what we're not finna have no beef over this. This is not how we're about to King Roman and the finesse. This is not it. It's got to be something more. Now, I like this kind of relationship. I like where I can tell y'all how I really feel, what I see. Like, hey, girl, Ness, you see that shit? Shit. Because you do the same thing to me, Ness. Remember when I said, yes, Spillboy, you got drugged by Brian, and Brian said, Roman, and Spillboy, Roman, I got drugged? And you was like, King Roman, it looked like he was trying to check you. I don't think, remember when you did that? I took that like, okay, I hear you, Ness. I felt like you were on my side. I felt like I got it. I came back like, no, I think y'all want me to fight, and I did it very nicely. This is the same thing. I'm not trying to beef with you. I don't want to beef with you. I actually like you. I really do. I met you. It was like a natural link up. It's cool. I want you to want me to be honest with you. I don't want you to want me to be up here like pussyfooting, like, oh, bro, Brooke, now we know. Shit, now I know. Next time you out here woo banging, Brooke and Intrinsic is doing their thing behind the scenes. They got your back. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. But that's all that was. That wasn't me trying to put no. I'm not. I already see you got a dog pile going on. I'm not trying to join that. I like you. I like your folks over there. Some of your people cooler with some of my people in my group. So like it's like nah, but this we not finna beef over this. I know everybody want me to, but I'm not finna do that. It's not. It's just that's how I felt. Okay, so I just want to be able to say how I feel and just be like, and you just be like, Roman, no. Now, and I heard you, Roman, that's not it. I don't need nobody to jump in. I got it. Okay, cool. So moving forward, we got it. Duly noted. You can do your own thing. Don't be looking for nobody to jump in. Got it. I just expected. I just was thinking like, damn, the way you be fighting for them. Shit, where yours at? And then they was like, well, why you ain't pop out here? She don't fight for me. She don't gotta go to Wu Bang for me. She ain't gotta do none of that for me. So I feel like it's reciprocal. You know, we ain't gotta do that for each other. We can, call some shit out like, wait, you doing that, but it ain't gotta be no where King Roman at? Over here? Asking where the fuck y'all at? That's all that was. We not about to do this. Now, Rodney, you saw what I put on the wall. Don't play. Mr. Butterknife, 2 butter knives away from having post-traumatic stress disorder. Leave me alone. Go the other way. Okay. And these characters you got on the wall, it's starting to look real predatory. You're about to be a 50-year-old man. You still got anime and shit on your wall. Well, what we doing? And you look like you acting like you want to be white. I ain't seen not damn black, brown looking brother on your wall yet. Everybody look Puerto Rican, Hispanic, Alaskan, Indian, Hawaiian, Pacific. What you got going? What's wrong with little black? Come on now. This is a black area. What we talking about? You better go listen to Cozy. Moving right along. Dory, I'm not even interested. I get you when I get you, when I want to, how I want to. Moving right along. And here's the thing, Dory, you started this with me. And I heard you. I heard your commentary. I was right with King Roman. Oh my God, I was right there with him. And he was getting all the points. And you know where he fucked up? He said, yeah, he want all of them to take y'all channel so that everybody else can come to his. Everybody want that, fool. You ain't saying nothing new. Everybody want everybody to get dog ate the fuck around here so they can be the only last man standing. It's a dog eat dog world around this bitch. You're not saying nothing new. What that's supposed to be the no. I'm not trying to take nobody channel, but I'd be damned if I'm about to sit here and protect the whole world and they channel. No, bitch, I'm gonna sit right here. Girl, what? And handle mine. So no, but you started that, Dory. And I even told you at one point I wanted to have a conversation with you because I didn't understand why you have this disdain towards me. You literally came on Pizarro's channel and literally was like, why y'all got Lemon and King Roman running the sector, the 2 queens? What the fuck? That's where we started at. Okay, so not even interested in that. But so now Ness, so now I wanted to say all that, Ness. I don't want you to think that there's an issue or attitude. I don't have no problem with you. Just commentary. I always try to approach things with you in a very nice way because I like you and I respect you and I try to put respect on it. That's where it's coming from. You would know if I want to beef with you. You would know if I'm trying to like be overly aggressive, and that's not it. That's not the case. So now let's get to the Patreon. So Ness now has a Patreon. She's going over there to Patreon, and you got a couple people over there, Ness. I'm trying to tell you now that are tight with you, okay? That are preparing themselves to divulge information. How do I know? Because it's been told. So if I don't know how you want to run it or what you want to do if you don't care if it gets put out, but like I think you said you're gonna do an application process. I think you need to do a rescreening. Put some fake shit out. Put some fake tea out and see how far that travel. Say some shit about some people that people wouldn't expect you to talk about and get it to leak out. I've done it too. I've talked about somebody. I wanted to see if it got out. It didn't get out. So do the same thing. But I'm just warning you that it's going that way. And so she got a Patreon. I think it's like $14.99, $9.99. Everybody like, oh my God, I'm not paying that. That's too much. That's more than my Netflix and And I'm just like, I want to know what kind of content that's about to put on her Patreon that's going to be different than her YouTube. I'm so interested in that. Like Sean, like I was very interested in that. Before we get to the Zoom, so we went from Discord to Patreon. Kaios, Kyos and Ness beef is Kyos and Ness beef. I have nothing to do with that. If I could tell Kyos, like, look, can y'all just make peace? I would. Kyos is up and stuck with that. That's his own thing. He don't tell me how to beef. I don't tell him how to beef. I didn't even know how this beef started. I kept asking, like, how did this start? Is it serious? Are y'all just joking? Oh no, it's serious. I've been looking at the walls and shit. I'm like, it's serious. So don't, oh, the crew, and no, Kyos is doing his own thing. Let's learn how to separate the two from, Kyos is doing his own thing. Yeah. I'm not sure. There go Brooke. Hey girl, hey. I know y'all was mad, child. Mad for what? Why? Damn. Let little Brody talk. Y'all know I ain't coming from a place of like I'm trying to be rude or disrespectful. I see what's going on in the streets. I'm not dumb. I'm not trying to join anybody's hate train or anything like that. So that's the Patreon. I'm very interested to see. Now we get to the Zoom. So we got this Zoom shit right now. Roman, I knew that Sean was doing the Zoom. I even knew that he had the podcast on Apple. Hell, I was subscribed to the podcast. I just never went to go listen to it because I just assumed it was club chat business. And I always be like, I'm gonna stay out of everybody's business. I'm just gonna stay out of everybody's business. So this all came out. So Rick did a live. And Rick was talking about how Sean be over there talking shit about the beef sector. He ain't leave. He just went to another platform. And he was talking about Lady Nika and Stacy Roberson and Yaya. How Lady Nika was on Black Tar or she's an addict. And how Yaya was on coke or crack or something like that. Dope fiend. That's what it was. It's a dope fiend. And how they can't be talking about Stacy when they both have done other kind of drugs. And so he was basically trying to say, like, move her out the middle. Where's the beef? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? What's the tea? What's going on? And now nobody knew. Nobody knew this was going on. So Rick bringing this out here right now. Let me tell you how this happened. Crew time. This is gonna be crew time. How this happened. So crew time. We hear Rick's live, right? We're all in Rick live. We're all here, bitch, here, but we're all here, and we're listening to everything, and we like, oh no, Rick, even Rick. Now, Rick, this is where I got to throw it out to you, Rick. Like Rick, because we was over there like, why is Rick doing this? No, Sean would not say nothing like that. Mind you, we ain't go check nothing out. Sean would not say nothing like that. Sean is cool with y'all. Like what? Like I ain't believing that. Like nah. Now, mind you, Roman was already earlier in that day pissed about something else because VS had hopped up there and she was saying like, Roman, you just called me a fag and everything. She was mad. I said, why is being so mad? I'm just in the chat like, don't be mad. I'm not mad at you. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You faggots coming after me and all. I'm just like, oh my God. VS, what? And she's like, you come after me for K-Fit. And I'm like, that's not how it started, boo. That's not how our beef started. Our beef started because on your second or third or fourth live coming back, you asked the chat who are all the new content creators, and they said their names, including KRN. And then you went down the list and drug all of them. That's what you did. Oh, he ain't did that and the third. And I'm like, well, then where the hostility come? We got to go back. Shortly thereafter that, me and you are on a link at Treasure Lanes, and you up there just sticking the questions to me, and you did it and you didn't. I'm like, where does this hostility come? So there's a pattern of this disdain towards me as a newbie that you've had. So when the K-Fit situation happened, I naturally jumped sides to my girl. We're not gonna take this out of context like I just came out here like, oh, it's the same thing with Dory. It's like y'all come to the sector and y'all see these content creators and it's automatically King Roman ain't nothing. Who is that? And then so I'm supposed to be like, no, don't say that. No, that was the same. Your third or fourth live was the same live where I think you were like, I want y'all newbies to hit the link. And some newbies hit the link and some of us didn't because we saw the play. So I'm over there miffed by that. I'm like, why she keep putting this narrative out like that? That is not the case. That's not the case. And I don't have the same disdain you have for me. I just don't. I don't have that emotion that I had. That's in 2024. I'm not there. And I'm sorry that you're there still, but I'm not there. But so I was mad at that. I'm looking like, oh my God, why? What is going on? But anyway, so then he's telling the live all day. We're talking like, no, 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 no. Mind you, none of us went to go check it out. None of us went to go listen for ourselves. None of us. We just automatically was like SB ain't saying no shit like that. That please, what? So we finally assumed together. Now, mind you, Yaya reaches out to SB to say, hey, what's going on? Like, I heard some shit. And I think earlier Jay Dunn played or showed the transcript of what was said. And it was sort of like, no, I ain't saying nothing like that, girl. What? Bye. I ain't call you none of that stuff. And I'm like, I told y'all, of course not. Then somebody in the crew, messy ass, decides to play the recording. I was listening, y'all. Hold on. And plays it. And then that's when you get that live at midnight where Yaya is angry. We were still in mid sentence of a fucking conversation. Literally, like, yeah, hold on. Like, maybe, let's see. Was it somebody in the chat? What's going on? Like, maybe we got to see. It was a quick went live. So we got the live, and then all hell broke loose. But before that, when Rick came out, after he came out, Spiller Boy came out, did his commentary. After Spiller Boy, Fi came and did commentary. Everybody was giving commentary about Sean being in the Zooms and still doing the same, similar to the same thing he does on YouTube with Club Chat. Now, mind you, I have no skin in the game. Relative to all of this beef, bitch, call me a newbie. Call me bitch, call me 5.0. Okay, bitch, I'm here. If I can have popcorn, I'm just like this. Like, so what's going on? Wait, what? Bitch, what? And so y'all know, and I gotta say it, I know y'all gonna be mad. Y'all know, for everybody, they are loving this. They love the fact that, Sean over there talking, and he talking shit about all of y'all. I think Deanna came out, and everybody came out. Cruiser came out. Well, she came out for another reason. Everybody was coming out the woodworks, all from the fact that Sean was having this conversation on his Zoom. Now, these are my thoughts on it. Did I hear the audio? I did hear Sean's audio. I did get a chance to hear Sean's audio, and it sounded like he was telling Yaya, I didn't say anything like what Rick is saying. Don't believe that. And then when Yaya went and heard the live, she interpreted it as he was saying, I am a dope fiend. You are a dope fiend. I think he was like dope fiend per se, or as well, or if the like, something like that. And she felt like, she kind of felt like, damn, I didn't even know you said that when we had the original conversation. So there's a lot going on there. I'm not in the middle of that. Yaya will, if get the call-ins going, Yaya has the pleasure and privilege and special permission to hit the link and give her side to talk about it. So does SB if he wants to, which we know he probably is not. If he wants to come up here, because I do think it's like a misunderstanding between these two. And I would love for them to like have that conversation. So we'll see if that's possible or not. And so it left everybody like, you got Club Chat popping back out. I was looking at Jada on chat. Club Chat is out, woo banging. They was fighting with Rick Reed in the chat. It's a lot going on. Hold on. He getting messages. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. So, I said, ain't no misunderstanding. Child, look, I'm not in it. I'm in it. I'm roaming in it, and I ain't in it. I'm not in it. This is so good because it's some beef. I'm not in it. Child, I'm not in it. But it's so interesting. Everybody going to these other platforms and stuff. But remember when y'all was on our neck for being in the group chat and why they gotta go over there because they so scared they won't come over here. Remember that was us last year. So y'all know I'm over here like, oh, this is good. I love to see this shit. But we're playing with a bunch of veteran characters when it comes to this Zoom. They're used to this. This is really good. All right, y'all. So today we're gonna do the call-ins as we usually do. But I want to say this. I had the chance of, I normally don't listen to call-ins at all, but I had a chance to go back and listen, and I want to apologize to you all, every 478 folks in here. I want to apologize because I did not know how horrible the listening experience was with that beeping. Not until I listened. And that's what caused me to go get our special handy dandy call in line. Call in line. Now I ain't never had no goddamn Motorola, Android, but it's a throwaway. So we got our throwaway for the call in. It's perfectly charged. It's ready. The mods got the new number. I'm gonna make it a better experience for you all. I apologize for that. That's my I eat crow for that. So yesterday I was like, well, I was with the crew. I'm gonna do this now. So we should have a much better experience. Your call should go through. It should be much clearer. Still using the Text Now app. However, over here on this phone, because I don't know why with Droid, I can turn off call waiting, so you don't hear it. So we're gonna be doing that today. I do want to go over these. One, no doxing or revealing private information, and we got a couple people who've already come in the room with titties out, on as a profile picture. I'm not gonna click your picture, and the mods are taking y'all out. They're looking at all that stuff, and they're not even saying that. And they're just taking you out. Okay, so I'm not even on that type of time. I'm not gonna click on you. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. Okay. Um, each caller has 5 minutes unless there's no other caller. Content creators are allowed to call in to defend themselves. It's no problem to sound off on the host. Make sure you shout your favorite CC out, have fun, and leave the mess to the CCs. Let's go. The word of today is gonna definitely be Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. And when you see that word, go ahead and take a drink. It's never too early to take a hit of your blunt too. You can always take a hit of your blunt. All right, y'all. Y'all want to drop the number? Let me open the app, child. All right. Let me turn you on. Oh, oh. Hold on real quick. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on. You hold on. So y'all, I also want to tell y'all, I don't know why I forgot to even mention. So y'all, I also have a special host who's gonna help me with today's call in. Today. Let me make sure. Okay. On today, and none other than my broski. What's good?
What up? Is my audio good?
Yeah, it's good. Say something again.
Testing, testing. No burping, no. All
Yeah, you good.
right, cool,
What you
cool.
got?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Pleasure to be here for this great Saturday call in Discord, Zoom, and Patreon. Sound off. Shouts out to the members and the mods and everybody in the building, and to you, King Roman. What up, bro?
What's going on? So before we get to the call-ins, what are your thoughts on all three of them? The Discord, the Patreon, and the Zoom.
So I've always been very vocal when it comes to the behind the scenes type things. I even mentioned it in my live the other day, and I always got to put up the disclaimers because there's so many different groups and associations. I don't mean no harm when I say the things that I say, you guys. This is just my ignorant ass opinion. I'm not a personal fan of the behind the scenes on any capacity, whether it's Discord, Zoom, Patreon. I mean, I talk to people on IG and shit, but I just don't want everybody having that close access to me. I feel like it's an exclusive level and only certain people should be allowed that opportunity. You see what's going on with the Discord, how it's complete chaos behind the scenes, mind you. This shit don't even roll into the streets usually, especially for their situation. But somehow they manage to bring it onto the streets and it becomes a situation that won't really a situation because nobody was checking for it or knew about it. But now that we see it, we're gonna dig into it and see what's going on. I'm just not a personal fan. If I'm gonna say some shit, I'm gonna say it either directly to the person it's about or to my gossip buddies, or I'm just gonna say it out loud. So to each his own. I do know it builds networks. Like I was in the crew back in the day. Y'all know my time was short back there, but I could see the association and the chilling and what all it entails. Now I can't fathom watching movies together or listening to music and shit. when you get to that level, it's a whole nother level of boredom because it's like, bitch, you couldn't turn this TV on and put YouTube down for like 3 minutes and enjoy a movie. But that's me taking my own shots. So don't be mad for the crew that be watching movies back there and shit like that. That's y'all business. But yeah, I'm here for this shit. I do find it interesting that Sean's been doing this consistently and continually behind the scenes in multiple different places, and it was there in plain sight. But I don't have nothing against Sean, but I was never really a big Sean watcher until it would be things that would apply to me or something that he said about me. So I mean, it wasn't all that, but it's
Were you
normal to his behavior.
were you shocked? Were you shocked about the Zoom, the tea that Rick was talking about when it came to the Zoom?
Like the Yaya shit, just like the everything.
Yeah, yeah, the Yaya stuff, the Nika stuff.
Not really, because I mean, am I echoing? Because I ain't trying to mess up this experience for nobody.
No, you're not echoing. Not to
Okay.
me. Is he echoing, y'all? Ain't
'Cause
nobody
they ain't
saying
gonna
that.
say I fucked up. Right? They ain't gonna say I fucked up the show. But yeah, I think is head on for what Sean is. Sean is a big gay guy. Like he's gonna read you down every single. He gonna have something to say about every scene of the show. Like so, it's to be expected that he's gonna have feedback. That's what my opinion is. And because he's a messy gay guy, it just is what it is. Either you take it and you improve based on what he say, or you snap back at his ass and bite his motherfucking head off. Like that's all to it.
He said that's all to it. They saying it's no echo. It's fixed now. Okay, cool.
Okay,
So, all
perfect,
right,
perfect.
the number is on the screen. If y'all want to start calling in, y'all can go ahead and call in and sound off. I said the snacking word, I guess, because it's too early to be getting your drink on. It's gonna be Zoom, 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 Zoom. Um, so what are your thoughts about the Patreon?
I think it's a clever way for the content creator to make some extra change, and it provides that level of exclusivity that I was speaking about earlier. Um, in Ness's situation, I don't know how it'll work out because Ness keeps the mess going within the sector. She'll come out here, she'll give her commentary, shit pops off on her platform. So we kind of need the public exposure of what's happening in her chats in order to. I can't say that Ness alone does it. Let's not even act like that. A lot of people possess the, you know what I'm saying, when their chats go up, that's when shit goes down. So we need the information to be here firsthand versus somebody listening and then bringing it back to the streets and possibly telling the story wrong, in my personal opinion. I don't blame her for going there and making the quick money because she's losing out right now by losing her channel. So I can't fault her for that. And if her people want to subscribe to her on a monthly basis like that, that's their motherfucking business. Like I don't watch other people's pockets when it comes to that shit because I'm hoping we all get some money.
You know, I'd be so leery of the Patreon because, like, I saw Jay Dunn earlier playing the podcast from SB, and she probably got permission. I don't know how that went, but I'm
Yeah,
always
he gave
afraid
permission during the thing.
that someone's gonna take your content from your Patreon and put it out on YouTube, which makes it sort of ineffective to have a Patreon. That's how I
Right,
feel.
right.
And shout out to
Shouts out
everybody that's
St. James.
thank you so much, Victoriously Shay. Considering Fifi's World, the Sage. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships, and shout out to everybody who got a membership. Chocolate Thunder, Illuminated Melon, and thank you, Satan James, Goals, Tree Cali. Shout out to y'all. Ain't nobody calling yet. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing?
How do you feel about the Patreon in regards to like Nessa's situation? Do you see it as is that the best way for her to go? Do you think she's just trying to build up and then come back out? Like, what do you think she should do?
If she going, this is my thing. If she's going over there to give us something different than what we get off of YouTube, like she's coming on camera and she's like going out and about giving her commentary, then yes, I think it's something different because that's gonna make people want to talk about it over here. But if it's the same thing as YouTube, I'm just trying to figure out how that's gonna work, and it may work, it may not. You see how Shanta is now. Everybody talking about it now. It's some content. Any King Roman news, that beat normally was going wild. I know I got it fixed, y'all. Jay Dunn said Sean texted me personally yesterday morning and gave me permission to play the content. I think he was tired of all the hearsay. It's not from his Patreon. It's from his Spotify podcast. And then there's this upper room that he has, like he has a higher tiered level So if you call that number, I mean, if you're on that line, you're just club chat only. That's where all the real tea is. I think he wrote that down in Jay Dunn's chat earlier today. So it's got to be way more complicated. I don't know how many tiers Ness has or how she's gonna do it, but I'm definitely watching shit. I'm here to see how this all plays out. And if it's money in that shit, then do it. I think Ness said she had to get to like 50 members or paid subscribers before she was gonna do anything. So I know like I know off of the memberships over here it's something in it, but it got to be, it's got to be in
Worth
volumes.
it.
Yeah, it's
All
got
right,
to
so
be.
I have a question. Damn, I got an echo again. Testing. Um, in regards to Sean, all right, so this time it made it to the streets. Sean's been doing this consistently. When I went back and looked at the Spotify, thanks to Jay Dunn telling us where to find it, he's been doing shows over there since like June 2024. So this is nothing new at all. And everybody already knew about Patreon and shit like that, and that he was on other platforms talking, because they used to always refer to it as him behind the gates or whatever. So is it just because is not shit going on in the sector this is of importance, or is it actually because of the things that he said? Because he holds lots of videos, and this is solely his opinion of things. Because his people, Club Chat, they come in and they give comments on his commentary. They don't really come in talking about everything that's going on. He runs the whole show, so it's like literally his point of view and his perspective. So was it really that exciting of things that was being said, or was it just because it ain't shit popping on the streets that it became such a big thing?
I
Well, they
think
saying
that.
much longer than that, and I believe it's definitely been longer than that.
Okay, let me see. Caller, you're live on the air.
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
You probably don't remember me, but we met at the bar last night.
We doing this?
Oh, you don't remember me?
I don't know who that is.
That sounds
The
like a
bar
recording.
last night. So y'all, why y'all doing this to me? Who is doing that? Who called and told some? I saw y'all. No, I don't. No, y'all not. Come on, don't play on the calls today like that, y'all. Let's have some real conversations.
And yeah, I
Um,
wasn't saying that any of it was new. I just think it's being highlighted because it ain't shit else happening right now, and they trying to bring it back to the beef sector side and get it out of the 2.0 lane.
Yaya said, ODS, you're going against his narrative that it's the chat's opinion. He did
So
say
they follow up with what. So yeah, and I think she's being sarcastic when she says that. But I would more so believe that if it started off with everybody just talking in general and not him leading the conversation. Usually he facilitates the conversation. He'll come up, he'll say, "This is what happened. This is my version of it," and then people respond accordingly. So I don't really feel. I feel like it's his commentary, and then they speak based on that. A lot of those people don't watch the people that Sean watch. They go solely off of what he says in situations. So they have a shade of what is the word? I don't even know the fucking word. Like their judgment ain't. It's a clouded judgment because they only hearing it from his perspective, and that's no offense to Club Chattians.
SB Podcast is on the iHeart app as well. It's definitely because of. I still think the fact that, like I said, old school beef sector, they still got unresolved issues with each other. So anytime there's an opportunity to get on each other, it's gonna be open. And I think this was an opportunity to say, "Oh, Sean Bradley's back there talking about everybody. He said this about you, this about you, this about you," and rightfully so. If he was on YouTube, people will respond or have some kind of an opinion, and that's what happened. And that's what happened. Literally, that's literally what happened. And so now you have, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked at the fact that it came out like this. I mean, I'm curious to see what Lady Nika's response is going to be. Has she said anything in terms of what she heard about what SB said, or is she don't care? Do you know? Did she say anything?
My bad. I was trying to type. I was trying to connect to the chat. I haven't heard any Nicholas commentary based on it. I know she did a live yesterday, but I wasn't there, so I don't know honestly. The most I've heard about this situation was I sat in on J Don's clouds. I didn't even drop down, but that was because I knew I was going to be coming here to talk about basically that. So I just listened to the shit straight from Sean's mouth. When Yaya went live, I was there for the beginning of it, but I was completely lost and I didn't know where it was coming from, so it didn't make sense to me at that time. So now, after going back and hearing it, it's got my interest, but I ain't give a fuck at first. Like,
Did you hear Sean Bradley? Do you feel like he was talking about Yaya? Like, do you feel like he said
he
call
did
her?
make the reference of like, bitch, birds of a feather flock together type of vibe is what I got from it. Like, Yaya, you calling her a perkhead, but ain't you a perkhead? That's what I took away from it. Like, yeah.
So should she have reason to be upset?
Only because I thought they had a better relationship than that, but that's just his true feelings of how he feel about her. He could still like her and have that opinion. So I mean, that's his opinion. That don't make or break Yaya. It shouldn't change. You know what I'm saying? She might not want to fuck with him, but when people tell you how they feel about you, believe them. Like, that's what I say.
Mm. All right, y'all. We've been cackling. Where y'all at? Call in and a real call. Don't call asking me if I went at the bar last night. A bar, girl.
And Suncatcher made a comment, and Suncatcher don't even like me, but Suncatcher was like, it's just weird for him to not want to be around the beef sector, but then talk about the sector. That is a little strange to me. Because I guess because I'm the type of person, I can't really watch without wanting to get involved or to give an opinion. I can't write my opinions down and then just want to go back and talk about it later and discuss it after class. Like, make that shit valuable. Keep the conversation going. Throw that shit out in the chat. Somebody else might feel the same way you feel and be able to pivot off of that. Like, so I agree with that. Like, just say that shit.
So let me ask you: if you heard them saying something about you back there, would you come live on YouTube and respond?
Hell the fuck yeah.
Because it's commentary, it's content.
Because my name was spoke, and if a bitch speak my name, I'm 9 times out of 10, unless you like a broke bitch with no teeth or a dyke bitch who don't get many views, I'm definitely coming through. But like, other than that, yeah, fuck yeah. That's the quickest way to get me to come live, bitch.
Caller, you're live on the air. What's going on?
Hey, hey.
Hey.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so if I know y'all and if y'all know me and you heard I said something and then you come and ask me if I said it. And I said, no, I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything like that. And then you say, okay, and you go and you check it out for yourself and you hear that I did say that. Would you be mad?
ODS.
All right. First of all, caller, thank you for calling in and appreciate your question. You better motherfucking believe I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad as a motherfucking bitch that I gave you the opportunity to clear that shit up with me. I could respect you if you own up to the shit right away and you just be like, yeah, well, ODS.
Oh yeah, you don't hear her?
This.
You
Now
don't.
I can now I can hear you.
Oh,
Does she
you
hear me?
can't hear. Oh, she don't hear you.
Aw. Relay that message to her then.
No, if I see ODS thing moving, but I can't hear him.
Oh, y'all, the chat. Y'all hear ODS, right? Yeah, I hear ODS. He coming live through. Yeah, we hear ODS. Yeah.
So relay this to her because I don't want to throw it off. Yes, I would be offended if I gave you the opportunity to speak up beforehand and you chose not to and you let the shit play out on the streets. Yes.
Yes, he would be offended. He said, yeah, he'll be offended. Do you hear me?
I just went on mute and used my computer. Yeah, that's my thing. And I feel like I would be pissed because you had the opportunity, even if you're saying, oh, well, that's not me. I'm not really saying that I think you're a dope fiend. I'm saying, just per se. Well, you had the chance to clarify that. And I feel like the goalpost is being moved. The goalpost is being moved to, well, should Yaya have been mad? Should Yaya have not been mad? Oh, but I mean, Yaya said she did it, and she said it was the 80s, and she said this and that. Like, she said, I saw somebody say in the in Jada chat, she said it. She said something about when talking about Misunderstood with Miss Olivia and Misunderstood, something like that. And she was making like an example or whatever. Oh, she said this and she said that. Okay, so when did she deny it? What I remember her coming out on her live and her saying is, I asked you a question, you lied to my face, and that pissed me off. So how do we keep moving from that? That's my only thing. Is I wish everybody would stop trying to move the goalposts because of Sean. I saw a lot of that in Jay Dunn's chat. A lot of that in Jay Dunn's chat. Oh, well, see, I remember when she said this, and I remember when she said that. Okay, but that's not what she came live about. That's my only thing. And everybody come on, call in, sound off. I ain't never scared to say who I am. This is HSJ. Hey, y'all. I'll see y'all in the chat.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
Call in. Hi, ODS by Roman.
All right. I that's why I'm saying like I know I hear her side and then I see SB's side. So it's like I really want them to have a conversation because it sounds like it's some misunderstanding, but it look like they don't want to have a conversation. For the three folks that just called in, y'all can call back. The lines are open.
So KRN, to answer what will your request and what would your response be to Hayes J?
Yeah, I definitely would feel some kind of way, especially because I think the power was in me being able to reach out to you for clarity. And if I got clarity and then I came back out here and the egg was on my face, I would definitely feel some kind of way. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Or I would have even felt better about it had it been on some type of, yeah, I said it, but it wasn't like how you felt. I was just trying to, my point was, I would have accepted that as well. Caller, you're live on the air. What's going on?
Hey, good afternoon, everybody.
Hey.
I think that we're purposefully being obtuse about the situation. From what I heard, it was basically just reviewing what Nika said about Yaya and what Yaya said about Nika. And to conflate a word like dope fiend. If you do drugs, that's just a colloquial term, dope fiend. And you put it out on the street. So that's why it was discussed. So I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah, I think, hey, so, thank you. Do you hear me?
And if you go, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, yeah, what I was gonna say was I think the issue that Yaya is probably having is she reached out to SB and he gave the impression that none of that was even spoken about. And so she was trying
No, that's not true. I think that somebody has poor listening comprehension skills, because if you even read the transcript of what was discussed and what was shared, he clearly says what he said. And you clearly can make the connection back to the podcast. So I think that people are just looking to have a problem for the sake of having a problem. And if you want to make a coin because your pockets are dry, then just say that. But don't do it based on some fake bullshit, because that's exactly what it is.
So let me ask you the question, because we was posed a question earlier. The question was, if you heard that somebody that you are sort of in some way familiar with, that they were saying something about you, and then you automatically went to them and say, hey, did you say this or what was going on? And they tell you no, nothing was said. And then you heard audio and you heard what was said, and it was said, or your name in relation to being a dope fiend per se was said. Would you have an issue with that?
Well, if I understood what the person said and I went back to the podcast, no, because you're basically saying the same thing.
Okay.
Now, if we have limited vocabulary, then I guess I would have a problem.
So I have a question. Can she hear me?
But it was basically the same thing. Like I said, I just think that someone wanted to have a problem just to have a problem.
Are you able to hear?
Can you relay this question to her?
Let me see if she can hear you. Can you hear ODS?
Hi, caller. Can you hear me?
I can hear him.
Oh no,
I can hear you, Karen.
Can you ask her? So in that case, why didn't he tell her when she contacted him? It was just me recapping what was said, like the way he broke it down in the second video. That could have been said and made clear to Yaya personally, couldn't it?
Hold on. I'm about to so she can hear what you said. Can you ask
Now I hear you guys again.
ask your
Hi, caller,
question?
can you hear me?
That's my question.
No, can you hear me, caller?
Go ahead, ODS. Go ahead. I'm putting them on.
I was just gonna ask. So in the event that when she asked Sean Bradley what was said and was it said in that way, why couldn't he then at that time make clear that, hey, I'm only giving recap of what you and Nika said to each other word for word. I'm not putting any extra on it. I'm not taking nothing away. I'm going straight off of the content that you guys put out here. Why wasn't that made clear on the first interaction with her? Instead, it was done in a later podcast.
The same answer that I gave to the question because it's the same question that you asked a few minutes ago. Like I said, it's basically the same thing. It's just a different word. It's just one different word. And if that's going to set you off, as I said, you were looking to have a problem. And he basically explained. So I don't know if you two actually listen to the podcast because I'm not sure. But if you listen to it, then like I said, it seems like Yaya wanted to have a problem. And that's that.
Okay. I thank you.
Okay.
I respect your opinion. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Safe to say she's club chat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on. Let me see.
Shouts out to club chat in the building.
Hold on, y'all. I see y'all back here. Just give me a second. I'm doing it. I'm trying to. Okay. Here. It's right here.
And Yaya, can you type in the chat what exactly you asked Sean Bradley and what he said? It would be easier in a response verbally, but I don't know if you feel like coming up here or not. So that way we're not putting words in your mouth.
Woo-wee. Woo-wee. She said,
So
y'all don't get the words and something. If anybody want to call in the meantime, feel free to do so. I'm trying to figure out why don't they hear you when they call in. You might want to leave your computer on or another link on so you can hear ODS as well.
So forgive me, I had a good comment. Because it sounds like she asked if he was talking ish and he said no, that's because he wasn't talking ish. So it wasn't his opinion. He was only recapping is what we're to understand. Or that's supposed to be the takeaway from this then. Is that correct?
I think so.
So it was solely him just providing recap without any additional commentary. No points or basis of his own. He's strictly going off of what was said between Nika and what was said between her. Nowhere in between did he give any personal insight is the way we're supposed to perceive that. Okay. I guess I need to go back and listen to it under with those lenses on. So that way I hear it the same way it's being heard by everyone else.
Hey caller, you're live on the air. Caller?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. 1 second. ODS, say something. I want to know if she can hear you. Can you let me know if you can hear ODS?
I can hear ODS.
Happy Saturday.
Oh, you can?
Happy Saturday.
Okay.
Yes, both of you are two of my favorite guys.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I have a two.
I'm sorry, you went out a little bit.
No, I was letting ODS say what he wanted to say to.
Well, I was just gonna say thank you, and I was going back on mute to stay out the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, I feel as though Sean Bradley said what he said, knowing someone would hear it, because he wanted to drum up some beat, some commentary. He knew what he was doing. And as far as Yaya, if she used to do drugs in the 80s, they still call you a dope fiend. You can't hear me? I can hear ODS.
Oh, ODS not talking. Oh, I think you might be rewinded on the live. We're silent listening to you.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard him talking to Yaya. She wanted to type in the chat or something. Okay, let me continue. Okay, Sean Bradley knew what he was doing. He was drumming up the, starting confusion. And as far as Yaya, if she used to be a dope fiend in the 80s, they say once you're a dope fiend, you're always a dope fiend, even if you haven't used in 50 years. Do you agree? Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. We hear you.
Okay, that's that part. And I would like to switch gears to Lemon and Binary. I'm going to tell you why Binary assigned himself to be Lemon's manager, because if you recall, Lemon never shopped or put out a dog whistle that he needed a manager. Binary assigned himself as Lemon's manager because everyone was going hard on him, asking him what business is it of his, and how dare him to ask TSW to put $500 up front. And they kept asking him, and he came out with the answer, oh, because I'm his manager. And then Lemon never refuted it. And so that's how that got started. And yeah, that was fake.
I've heard
he didn't ask for a manager.
I've heard that before, that Lemon is being set up by Binary. Is that something you agree with?
I think Binary thinks that. I'm not going to say that, because if he is, Lemon got to put on his thinking cap, but I think Binary talks down to us in the beef sector. I think he thinks that we're dull, DULL. I think he thinks our thinking is dull, and he's over aggressive. I even have a membership with Binary that I'm considering canceling, because the first time he was doing lives with that other guy, MBK, if that was who that was, I believe so, I liked him. But now he's cocky. He's very aggressive and too confident, if you will. And so it's starting to, I don't like that. So other than that, I just wanted to point it out. Yeah, Lemon did not ask for a manager. And Binary threw that in because he knew he had no business asking and pressuring that lady for $500 for a contest that wasn't his, and to put it up front. If somebody volunteers to donate, they don't have to, you shouldn't be pressuring them like they're signing a mortgage. So that's how, that got started. Lemon was never looking for a manager. Now Lemon, I think, is saying he's Binary's manager. They're playing all types of games. And by the way, did Lemon come from the Mo 3 sector?
You said did Lemon?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Lemon came from Avatar Nation. Remember
exactly.
Sir King?
The balls of Sir King.
Okay, I'm asking that because I'm wondering, is he straddling the fence? But okay.
Well, he may be straddling the fence, but that's not his home territory, though.
Yeah, but I'm like, he loves, like, he brought Shakim over, Binary. The other day he said he's bringing some more people over he's introducing. And so, just because he has a big beef sector audience doesn't mean he's team beef sector.
I'll say, oh, my bad. My bad. I do think, I think Lemon is true and through beef sector. I do think that his platform, however, it takes its turns where other sectors happen to come in and they may have a bigger presence once the beef sector is tired of the play that he's run. We've seen it several times, and that's where he'll bring other crews over. But it usually doesn't last longer than 1 week, 2 weeks, and then it's back to his old crew. If you haven't noticed, his regulars have shifted. It ain't the same regulars that it was 3 months ago. It ain't even the same regulars that it was a month ago.
That's true.
It's like a rotation of
I'd like to
others.
ask you guys' opinion on this because women seem to have been drunk for 3 days, and I don't think anybody could do that, be drunk for 3 days without falling asleep. Do you think that was real, or do you think he was acting?
Roman.
I've never been drunk for 3 days straight, so I can't tell you. I didn't watch him all 3 days, but
Yeah,
I
he was drunk for 3 days straight, and seemingly anyway, and no sleep, maybe a cat nap,
So I
and
don't
his
get drunk
manner
that
was
easily.
like,
I don't get drunk that easily. And also, if I do, I've been drunk on live maybe 2 times, and Roman was a part of one of them. And then I think I did another one on my own. But by the time that live is over, after an hour or so, I'm ready to get up off of there. So I know I wouldn't be able. But we also drink liquor. We're not drinking dessert wine. So I guess it's a different level of high that you're experiencing from the sweet wine versus true liquor. So maybe he's able to maintain and go through hours of a live and bring people up, cuss people out,
yeah,
read
that
comments,
cheap,
and do all of that.
women need his butt with that Taylor Port is so cheap. I don't know why he's doing that to himself. He should be throwing up off of it, but I'm not going to hold you guys so someone else can get through. But binary, if you're up in the clouds, I got my eye on you. Uh-huh.
thank you for calling
Okay.
in, boo.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right,
Okay, bye.
Have a
bye.
great day. Hey, yeah.
Woo-wee. Hey, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
so let me have my dope fiend ass up here since y'all believe that experimentation is a full blown dope fiend. Whatever you want to believe, that's y'all business. But you asked me why I was mad, ODS, instead of you speaking for me. I understand a transcript was played, but I want y'all to hear it. 1 second, I'm gonna wait till this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I never said you was a crackhead. If I said anything, I would have said something along the lines of you mentioned at one time that you had a bout, not a bout, but you tried this and that back in the day. Like I think so, like in the '80s or something like that. But yeah, I never said you was a crackhead at all. Y'all be getting it down. Rick Reed be tricking y'all. I'll tell y'all. But no, I never said you was a crackhead ever. I might have said that you mentioned that you had tried something, some type of substance that you tried, or whatever. And I never said that Nika was on perks or that you said Nika was on perks either. So I don't know where that came from, but I never said that.
So therefore, don't tell me why I'm mad. I'm mad because I was lied to. And all of y'all can say what club chat, y'all can have y'all way with it. I know y'all with him. He showed the same receipt. Exactly. But when you hear the inflection of it, a transcript is not the same. Anything else?
No, I appreciate you for playing it real time so we can hear it. Um, I can't tell you not to be mad or not to react or respond to anything. That's your if it hit you and you felt that way, that's your right to respond. But I do think I can't say I feel like it was 100% him just giving unbiased opinion and just reading the transcript between you and Nika
It
without.
wasn't because
That's just
if
my
you
opinion.
listen to it, there was a woman up there, a club chat, somebody from club chat. I know exactly who it was, but she was up there. I guess she was supposed to be a MD because she got lupus. She has lupus also. To sit up there asking her questions, and he was like, "Well, if there's anybody to ask, you would be the one to ask." So, therefore, nah. Oh, I can play what I asked them. It's Riley. To my understanding, it was something for you to the fact that I was a crackhead that came from you. Can you please give me what you talking about? 'Cause I don't appreciate nobody lying on me.
That's all the
Yeah,
record.
so
That was it.
that was
That
it.
was you sent that, and then what you played us earlier is what he sent back to you.
Exactly.
And so y'all haven't spoke since then.
No,
Mm.
no. And then for him to come live, he got on Jay Dunn's and did his big one. He was hollering and screaming and carrying on. You go, girl. You little shitty booty self. You go right ahead. I don't care. Exactly, Suncatcher. He lied to my face, and that's what I was angry about. But y'all want to keep moving the goalposts, so it is what it is.
Y'all keep asking about the original clip of what he said. I don't have the original clip.
You
But
can't play it anyway unless without his permission.
yeah, Jay Dunn played it
But
earlier.
I have the clip. I have the clip because it seems like I don't know what y'all listen to, but everybody seems to think that he was just giving commentary. First he said, first y'all said he was giving commentary. Then y'all said he was reading from the chat. But if there's someone up there talking to him, how is he reading from the chat?
Yeah, do you see the comment on the screen? The video is posted where you were bragging about smoking and selling crack. So why you mad?
I sold crack. I definitely sold powder. I definitely sold powder first and then I sold crack. But I have never put my lips on a pipe. Ever.
Is that
No, I don't believe Nika told him that. We was talking about I think MU and I said something about well back in the 80s everybody did something. Everybody tried something.
Shay Marie, you were arguing with Pizza. I remember you saying you did crack. I'm gay at the second outrage. Y'all call hoes worse every day on here.
But my whole thing is I never said I had an addiction. I never said that I was mad about him for my so-called associate that I thought, but really I thought we were closer than associates, but not quite friends. But for him to come when I ask you a question and then you just straight up lie to me, then it is what it is.
So at this point, y'all done?
Yeah.
It's up and it's stuck. Okay.
So, question, Yaya, had he had
Caller, you're
said, oh, sorry.
I just wanted to say, zoom, zoom, don't leave your purse around Yaya.
No, don't leave it around your mama. Cause y'all old bitches kill me. Y'all mad. Y'all taking on somebody else's bullshit. I wasn't talking to nobody who wasn't talking shit. And then if you want to talk shit, we can do this. What was your question? Oh yes.
I was just going to ask, had his response had been different, would you have felt any differently if he had stood in what he had said and said that? Like, would
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it would have. Okay, so yeah, okay. Okay.
That
Caller,
wasn't what I yeah.
callers, y'all can hit the line. Y'all call in. I think it's like 3 callers I missed while we were having this conversation up here. Y'all call in and sound off. Yeah, if you want to stick around and answer a few questions
Oh
or the
yeah,
time.
because I know them club chatters. They hot. They been mad.
Oh, so the thing about the club, the women of club chat, so they're upset, and they're upset. Why? Do you know?
Because they said I called them old bitches. But it's an old bitch calling you an old bitch. So what
I'm
difference
going to
did
say,
it
and for
make?
the record, I do believe she would have said that because she said it before. So, look.
King Roman, you might want to listen to the new audio Sean just dropped in his Patreon because she does say that she did sell crack and she smoked crack. They don't change me liking her, but where's the audio at?
I did. If I have never touched a pipe. I have done powder. I experimented with powder, but I sold crack.
So before the
So,
receipt hit the streets, would you want to
crew,
say, my bad?
I was gonna say crew in the background. Can y'all just get the audio that
And I was just
show?
gonna ask her. So yeah. Before we play the audio, is it something that could? Well, I don't want to give you no outs because you grown as fuck. I'm just wondering, is it something you could have said in the argument and just
Thank
maybe
you,
you
Auntie.
you slip
I
with
don't think we was
words?
arguing. I was just saying that everybody tried something in the 80s. That was my main point.
Thank y'all for the super chats too. Thank you, Barn Dog, Bougie Auntie, and Raz, Brooklyn, New York. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. All right, I got it. Wait, is this it? Hold on. Let me pause it real quick. Okay, all right, I got it. Can I play it? Do you want me to
Is
play it?
y'all
Yeah.
sound messing up or is my sound messing up?
No, your sound is fine. Do you want me to
Hello?
play this? Hello.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I heard the little breakup too. I thought it was me because I'm driving.
Do you want me to play this audio or no? Yeah.
You can play it. I don't care.
Okay.
You was barely born. You was barely born in the 80s. I lived through the 80s. I sold crack in the 80s. You was barely born in the 80s. I lived through the 80s. I sold crack in the 80s. You was barely born in the 80s. I lived through the 80s. I sold crack in the 80s.
Know you heard this before.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Do you remember that? It looks like it's from Pizarro's channel.
It sounded like it was from Pizarro.
It sounded like you was in an argument with somebody, and then at the end of it, somebody tried to stop you, like interrupt you, and you just stopped saying what you was about to say. That's what it sounded like to me.
Let me tell you something. Whatever they believe ain't going to change my history or my future. So my whole thing is, I have said it time and time again. I sold crack in the 80s, and I had tried powder.
She said, "I
So
sold." She said, "I sold and I smoked." She said it on Pizza Panel. She may have been beefing though. Well, callers, please call in. Anybody else want to hit the line? Call in. Now's your time. Get it off your chest. Not the crackling voice. Listen, y'all doing a lot. Y'all are doing a lot today. Yaya did nothing wrong. Why bring this up now? I think the whole intent of Sean when they were having this conversation was to basically say that Lady Nika and Yaya still have beef. Like, where's the rest of the beef at? Don't put it all on
but
Stacey.
he never get what he wants from me and Lady Nika.
You think he wants you and Lady Nika to fight?
I'm sure. I mean, Sean is messy. Sean been doing a whole bunch of stuff around here, throwing rocks and hiding his hands. Like with the TMO, like I said before, with the TMO Pazar situation, he gave Pazar $10 to drop her. Pazar never told who dropped TMO, but he came out and told, and then gave the amount that he paid. It's just the star shit.
Did TMO know that it was SB who gave her? Did that ever come out?
Not until Sean said something about it on his on his podcast.
Yeah, SB has never left, child. Y'all are crazy. Are y'all crazy?
Well, so
I
right, you know more than I do. I don't know nothing about smoking crack no other way than with a pipe. So you know more than I do, boo.
callers call in, sound off. Don't be scared now. Now all of a sudden everybody quiet. I just had like 4 calls. Where y'all at? Come call back. Y'all can sound off. It's a safe place. It ain't gonna be no back and forth. We're gonna keep it cool. This is definitely interesting,
I
interesting
just
day.
find it real interesting that I was only talking to the ones that was up there talking shit. And then the whole club chat decided that they wanted to be angry. And y'all can be. SB is y'all man. That's y'all guy. Y'all can be mad. But it ain't gonna change what I said. I said what I said and I meant what I said.
His phone overheated. Chocolate Thunder. ODS phone overheated. What is this? Hey Claudia, caller, you're live on the air.
Hello there.
Already knew it. Don't be calling me with no bull. Why are y'all playing on the lines today? This is a different setup. I can see everything today. Stop playing on these lines. Somebody call. What did SB say about TMO King Roman on Go? I don't know. She just said that that SB had sent Pizarro a cash app to drop her from a panel, and Pizarro would never say who sent her the cash app, and SB came out here and
No,
said
but
that he.
Pazar doesn't tell. Pazar never tells who sends the cash app to drop somebody. She just said that they dropped you.
Treasure. He said he's going kisses at you, girl. That's the name of the game.
Hey, mama.
Some subscribers go along with the master, right or wrong. Why are white people playing on your phone? Girl, I don't know. I don't give a fuck what Yaya did. She's still my foxy mama. Let's go. Okay, Brooke. This is content now, and no one can stop the train wreck. I mean, it's here. It is here. And, it's here. I'm just shocked. Ain't nobody want to call in on this. But y'all call in on some
No,
lemon
but
stuff.
it's just funny to me. Y'all had so much to say in y'all podcast the next day. So I mean, I've got proof of that too. Y'all funny too. That picture of me and Biggie side by side, that was cute. That was real cute. I got that one too. But y'all late. Sir King did that about 7 years ago.
All right. So a
Like
lot
I
of people
said, y'all. Hmm?
caller, you're live on the air.
Crackhead bitch. We heard you,
Your
crackhead bitch.
mama. You are mama, and so is Sean. You shitty bitch. You old bitch. You old derelict bitch. That's what it is.
All right. Y'all call in with some integrity. Y'all call in with some integrity. What are we doing? Come
I know
on.
you was finger popping yourself when you did that, but you did your big one.
My God, today. The person who just called in while that caller called back, the line is open now. Woo-wee. Oh. So people that are just coming in asking what's going on, basically, Rickery came live and he was saying how SB is in his Zoom, speaking on different various people in the beef sector, basically saying that it's a lot of people in the beef sector. Oh, basically saying he's away from the beef sector, but he's still talking about the beef sector. Hold on. Caller, you're live on the air. What's going on?
Hello.
Hey.
How y'all doing? So I wanted to call in right quick. First of all, I'm not old. I'm 32 years old. So yeah, everybody that be over there in the Zoom and podcast, we all not old.
Okay, wait. So
Just some
you're
youngest
calling
children.
from Club Chat?
Well, Club Chat don't exist unless Sean is live. But yeah, I
Okay.
be over there. I be in.
Okay,
you know,
well,
the Patreon. So
I,
I'm not an old bitch.
no, I just want to say
I'm
thank you
very
for
young.
calling. No, I just want
Oh,
to say thank you for calling in, and I'm glad that we it's a comfortable spot. Your whole tone, you
Yeah.
came in. I'm thank you for that. I appreciate that on some real shit. I really do.
yeah.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
So yeah, I'm not an old bitch at all. But so I just wanted to say that I mean, we can go back and forth and say what was it said and whatever. We heard the shit. We heard the shit. Those of us that were there in the live, on Peace Alive, y'all said, I used to sell crack in the 80s. I smoked crack in the 80s. Which the shit is irrelevant. He was just repeating what was already said and reviewing the back and forth between this person, that person, or whatever. That's all it was. So we can deflect and move this over and, make all the direction his way. But in the day, she said the shit. She said the shit. We heard the shit. There's audio of her saying the shit.
My whole thing is, why are y'all moving the goalposts? That's not what came live about. I said it in my live. I've said it 14 times here. I've said it over there on Rick's page. That's not what I was talking about, him lying to me. I asked him, and that's all I was mad about. But y'all want to make it something totally different. And I didn't call all of y'all old bitches. I was talking about the old bitches that was talking shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, I listened to your live, so I don't know what you said, but I'm just
Exactly.
clarifying
You don't know
because
what I said, but y'all so quick. Y'all so quick to say that what y'all going by what somebody else told y'all I said.
no. No, that's not it. I'm just saying, we're just clarifying what the fuck you said. You said the shit.
I clarified what the fuck I said the first time. I said it the second time, the third time, and I'm not gonna change it. I was talking
Okay.
to the old bitches that was talking shit.
Okay, you smoked it. You smoked it. That's all I want to
What?
say.
What you say?
Caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, King Roman,
Hey,
I have a question.
go ahead.
Okay, I'm not clear on the whole. I didn't see all of the videos, and I didn't see the what Sean Bradley did on the video. Is one of the contentions about him retelling the story is saying what I didn't hear either of the people from Club Chat say was one of the contentions is that this is why they both have lupus because allegedly they both did hard drugs. Is that it has Club Chat left that out of the story?
I
Exactly, and that's exactly what the lady said up there. And he asked her, and she said it could be.
Okay, so that's all. I noticed nobody from who called in from Club Chat said that this is allegedly what they are trying to say is a connection to having lupus. So if you want to talk about it all, talk about it all. All right, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
thank you, Boo.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the story that they're trying to put out. Did they forget about that portion of the story? All right, I'm gone.
That must have been wrong.
Ooh, ooh, fan me off because I'm heated. Caller, you're live on the air.
Hello, this is me again. I'm calling back. I want to straighten one thing out. Yeah, if you can hear me, I wasn't trying to make you feel bad. I was just saying how society says once you're a dope thing, or rather it's dope alcohol, they say
You have to
even if
have an addiction to be a dope fiend, though.
that's just a saying. So no, I want you to know that I was not trying to, you know, uh, side with Sean Bradley. And I'd like everybody to stop calling him a king. Jesus is king, okay? And I just have a question.
Oh,
Do you guys think that it was wrong or right or indifferent that
mhm.
CC's, let's say, Pizarro and YouTube cameras had King 88 on their panel? Like, to me, looking at that was disloyal. Even if they don't like Ness, you're still part of the beef sector. And I just seen that as like taking a night. The knife was already in Nessa's back, but turning it. Now you're turning the knife.
I understand.
Well, I
Feel
feel
you.
personally, I don't know if you were asking me, but I do have I feel like YouTube cameras lets anybody up on her panel, and we know that's what she gets. Anybody, most sector, black sector, black T sector, troll sector, anybody can come up on their panel. I just don't feel when they know that these women are flagging pages when they get into an argument with somebody, they'll flag your page. I personally wouldn't have let them on there just because I want to save my page.
I wouldn't care if me and let's say if you were my neighbor and we were arch enemies and somebody came from another neighborhood, I'm not going to give them a glass of water when they come on our block so they could fight you. No, you couldn't have sat on my panel up under no circumstances. And so after
But
they did it the first time, they went back 2-3 more times. I don't like that. You
But
know,
that's her. That's an open panel, just like Lemon panel and Pizzazz. They let anybody come up.
yeah,
So it
Lemon
is what it is.
does himself wrong. He does it to himself. I mean, letting Shakim enter his dance contest, and oh my gosh, it's too much for me because Shakim caused him a lot of distress, money, and his channel could have been taken away permanently. You know, all this forgiveness only goes so far. But I'm not a CC, and you know, I just wanted to know if anybody felt the same way I did. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Caller, you're live on the air.
Hola,
Hey.
¿cómo está? Hello,
Hola, ¿cómo
hello.
estás? Estoy bien, gracias, Ditu.
Hi, Yaya. I just want to let
How
people
are
know
you?
you're in rhetoric, huh? You
I
can hear
said,
me?
how are you? Uh-huh.
I'm content. I'm on my way to the farmer's market. I'm being dainty. But I just want to let people know if you've done recreational drugs before, that does not make you an addict. I need people to realize the difference between coke and crack. It's not the same thing. So yeah, I've done drugs too, so I must go to rehab, I guess, huh? All right, that's all I had to say. Who cares? Who
I'll meet
cares?
you there. It's 40 years late, but I'll meet you there.
I know. Listen, I was born in the 80s. My parents were, well, my dad at least. I mean, come on. Are we really talking about some Reagan era administration bull? Anyway. Yeah, this is a nothing burger, you guys. Stop trying to push the goalpost. Who cares if someone's done some drugs before? Who cares? Shit. I got X-ray. I used to do Molly. So what? Okay, I'm off. Gonna go buy my fruit now. Have a lovely Saturday, you guys. Bye.
You too.
That's Lord. Welcome back, ODS.
Thank you. My phone
ODS, you see
overheated.
this comment? Y'all see the comment on the screen? King
I
Roman,
did.
baby, they're gonna eat you
I
up
can't
for not
see it.
speaking your mind. ODS spoke up for Yaya more than you. This is, and y'all, like, this isn't a moment where it's like a Yaya needs any kind of help. This is not it, y'all. This is a Yaya and SB got their thing going on. This is not a
And I only
Roman.
gave opinion. I didn't take
Yeah,
up
this
for
ain't
Yaya.
that. Y'all can't
Yaya
bait me
fight
into
her
that.
own battles. Shit.
Hell yeah, okay.
I don't need
Shit.
nobody to fight for me. I keep
So
telling them I'm team me.
okay. She be dragging me too, y'all. I have to deal with it too. I gotta deal with it
Somebody
too.
say, ain't
Good
no
and bad.
recreational crack out there. And I agree, bitch. It ain't no recreational crack ever on the streets.
Here go Peach Cobbler.
I'm
And
gonna
I
find
agree, King
some.
Roman, with that comment. Because King Roman, I love you, boo, but you usually speak up. What's wrong? It's not there's no speak up moment at all right here going on. Yaya felt the way, she called it out. Sean felt his way, he called it out. What y'all want me to do? This is not a moment for that. Y'all know when I pop out, this is not a pop out moment. I don't have no emotional anger in none of this. I'm sitting back watching like y'all.
Have a good
And
day.
y'all is my girl. And I've been with her every step of the way that's been going on, listening, hearing. She know where my heart is. This is not a moment, y'all. I'm not giving the sector that moment. I'm not at all.
Is it
This ain't
safe
it.
to say that this is being blown up into a bigger thing due to the fact that
That's
y'all
what
are
I said.
trying
I
this?
said they need to talk because I think it was a miscommunication. But Yaya talking about something is up and it's stuck. And SB ain't he moving on his own beat. So it's like it's resolved. It's just gonna be that. But my thing is that before all of this shit hit the fan, a lot of people in the crew, not a lot, let me not say that, I take that back, a very small few, have their own personal relationships with SB well before me. So when I would talk to Yaya she has her own relationship with SB. So
But
when this shit
mind
hit the
you, they
fan,
keep saying I always felt bad. I was always felt bad about him. I didn't like him. You know for yourself. Have you ever heard me talk ill of that man?
that's what I'm
Ever?
saying. That's why we was all in the crew, because and I'm gonna be honest with you, Yaya. You know how people be like saying like, oh, SB do this, SB do that. And when people jump in like, no, I know him. He is not gonna do that. Yaya was one of those people. It was like, oh, okay, we get it. So we know. Hold on, y'all. Caller, you're live on the air. What's goody?
Wasn't nobody smoking, sniffing no cocaine in
You
1980.
a motherfucking lie. When you was 100 in the 80s, shut up, shut the fuck up, bitch. You was 100 years old in the 80s. So stop lying. You was too old. You couldn't find your nose in your 240 years now. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, you old dirty bitch. You so pressed. You are so mad. You are so mad about another man and another grown ass man argument. Take your titty. I take that old powdered milk titty out his mouth, bitch. Take your titty out his mouth.
Okay,
I'll be
y'all.
whatever you
All
call
right.
me, but I won't be sitting up here calling a 40 fucking year old man put my titty in his mouth because he arguing with another woman. Stupid bitch.
Now hold on, I gotta bring some clarity here now. Yeah, you can't be snapping off at every motherfucking caller. You
If
gotta
they
let
come
these
out here
bitches get it
calling
off
me a
their chest.
motherfucking bitch, you motherfucking right I
But
am.
you gotta
Yes,
let
the
them get
fuck
off their chest
I
and
am.
then respond to them. Cause
And
everybody been
I'ma
calling you.
respond. And I'ma respond. My name ain't Crack or Head. My name Yaya. If them bitches come up here calling themselves disrespecting me, they gonna get the same motherfucking thing back. You
Lord have
lost
What I'm
your
gonna say,
motherfucking mind.
and when y'all call in, come on now, let's call in and be like the other caller was. We just trying to y'all want to sound off. We want you to sound off, but you ain't gonna be able to sound off. You call in and it's bitch you it ain't gonna work like that. Y'all know this is what's gonna happen. So
Fuck,
come
I'm
in, sound
supposed to
off.
sit up here
You can get it
and
off
let
your
them call
chest.
me
Get it off
anything they
your chest.
want to.
Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest, honey. Get it off your chest. Yeah, I don't feel like this is a moment. They're asking, Kingdom, I love you, boo, but you usually speak up what's wrong. Yeah, I don't feel like this is a moment. And I saw somebody said, well, if it was K-Fit, you would jump up. Caller, sound off. What's goody?
Ramen News, I think that you purposely missed some of the comments up in your chat.
Which ones?
That
Which ones?
caller said that that the only king is Jesus, and they can't call Sean King, so that means you're gonna have to change your name. So you're gonna be Roman News.
I'm
Like
Roman News
Pizarro
moving
said,
forward. Moving forward.
Roman
I'm
News.
Roman News.
Roman News, like what Pizarro said.
Now, done. While we got you here, you played the audio earlier today, and you read the transcript. What are your thoughts on this? Like, do you feel like Yaya has a reason to be upset the way she is based off of what you saw?
King Roman.
Right to her feelings. She do have a right to her feelings. I was confused like everybody else when I saw the video, and I listened to the video, and I wasn't sure why she was mad. Once I listened to it, I will say that I heard him saying what they said about each other back and forth. Now, when she just played what he said, he did deny saying, he denied that he said it verbatim, but that he was saying that they both said that towards each other. So, I would be lying if I said that Yaya ain't entitled to a feeling.
Okay.
But at the same time, if I'm saying, okay, King Roman News said this about ODS, and then ODS said this about King Roman News, and then you turn around and be like, well, you said this about me. No, I said that ODS said this about you. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I hear the comparison that you're making. I think Yaya
and
more
that's what I
upset
feel like it is.
because she
But I
went to
think
the
that
head.
they both strong willed, so I don't think that anybody gonna bend, and that's the problem.
Mm.
Yeah. But I just wanted to come up here to remind that caller about that. Because remember, Demon Soul used to say, Kanye. So watch your umbrella can't be Kanye. But no, she said it. We got to leave that to the Lord and say it Jesus Christ. So let's just leave it right there and change your name, okay?
I'm done. I'm Roman News. Moving forward. Thank you,
All
Jay
right.
Dunn.
Bye.
Well,
Yeah,
according to
you
be
was gonna
fair,
say something. What was you gonna say?
I forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh,
Caller, you
she
can
ain't
call
want you
back.
asking. She ain't want you asking Jay Dunn's opinion. She said, "Why are we doing this?"
Why?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
why?
getting ready. Oh, what I was gonna say was, I don't care what nobody feel about how I feel. I have my right to my own feelings, and I don't give a fuck what they think.
Caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, Roman.
Hey.
All right. So I got somebody to enhance the audio for me. And I'm not doing this because I love Yaya. But when I enhanced the video and reheard it, what she said was he sold crack. Then she says smoke black. So Black and Mild came about in 1980. And so usually only people who, had money and, pretty much the drug dealers and stuff like that, the big people, they were smoking black cigars. So she said she smoked black amounts.
Do you have the
Okay.
enhanced audio with you?
I do. I'll present it on Yollywood News when I feel like
Oh,
it.
hey, boo. Okay.
I report nothing but facts, and we operate in integrity. So, yeah, she did not say she smoked crack. She said she smoked black.
They
Okay.
did.
Oh,
And if anybody got a problem with that, they can also hit me up or, come check me on it, and I'll fix them.
smoked
Have a good show.
black. Thank you, boo. You heard that, Yaya?
Yeah, I did used to smoke blacks, but I don't smoke them no more.
Does that sound like something you would have said?
I don't know what. Honestly, they got the what you call them. It don't make a difference to me. They can think whatever they want. I can't change what they think about me, and I'm not going to try.
Hmm. Person who just I missed your call. You can call right back. Oh, there you go. Wait, caller, you're live on the air. What's going on?
With all these lies, these people lying. Wasn't no about no Black and Mild. It was crack. We heard it. We smoking Black and Mild and cocaine.
Girl, get your oxygen tank before you stroke out. Don't stroke out. It's not that serious. Don't be so upset. You more upset than I am, baby.
You's a crackhead. You's
I
a
be that.
crackhead. You know it.
I be that. And your mama's a crack whore.
Big and small. You look like Big and Small. You is one ugly woman.
I be ugly too. But guess what? I'm still getting dick. Are you? Are you still getting dick? When the last somebody touched that raggedy pussy of yours? That dry motherfucking cactus you got down there.
You's a crackhead.
And use a dry pussy hoe.
Caller, do you
I'll
have
be
do you
that.
have do you have do you have anything you want to sound off besides that? Like you? Oh, okay.
No,
Go on.
that's all she got. That's all she got. And she about to stroke out trying to get that out. I'm glad you put your teeth in before you said it though.
This is a lot. Like, where my normal callers at? Where y'all at? I need y'all opinion. I need y'all to come tell us how y'all feel. I see some of y'all in the chat. I just saw one comment. I was with Yaya until I actually heard her audio say that she did it. Where that comment at? I was on Yaya's side until I heard her admit to selling and smoking crack. Both lied about what they said, so it's a wash. I was reading that comment. There you go.
I'm not gonna let her sit up here and keep calling me out my name. She done called 6 times already.
Truth said, I'm so ashamed. What you
So that was
shame
the
about?
same woman. I thought it was a different person. I was just like, there was a lot of
No,
older
that's
ladies
the
calling.
same. That's the same woman that keep calling back. Crackhead bitch. You a crackhead. Crackhead bitch. You a crackhead.
Call in, room
Okay.
shaker. This is sick, and I'm 2 seconds away from losing it. These Shing Shang bitches don't come out here ever. Ox is going in. Oh my, did I come in at the wrong time? Hey, Karen. Hey, Mama Cynthia. Are y'all being
I'm
messy today?
wait a minute. B sector scared of J Dunn. This that fake ish. We be talking about she crew and y'all letting her up. But I'm bullying the callers.
Hold on. Caller, you're live on the air. What's going on?
Hey, I just want to say, everybody knows, everybody knows that Yaya is a crackhead. And if she don't see it, Yaya, the crew is sick of your ass. King Roman, just tell her.
Tell me, King Roman. She knows you better than me.
I'm trying
Lord,
to
now
take.
y'all done took it to the home camp. Lord.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Now they're
Y'all
gonna
know.
tell you how to run the crew.
We don't even run like
Remember,
that.
even if there is no crew, guess what? I still got me. But what y'all got?
This that fake ish we be talking about. She crew and y'all letting her up to bully.
I'm bullying them.
Caller, you're live on the air. What's going on? Caller.
Hey,
Hey.
you know who this is, don't you?
Wait, hold on. I will if you keep talking.
It's the one and only. Okay, anywho, let's get straight into it because I called up here for the
Hey.
together.
Let's
How you?
go. How you been?
So actually, I got a couple of problems because I do agree with them about certain things, but then I got something wrong with the women over here because they be calling and lemon, and I got an issue with all that. Like, what the hell is their intentions? To make them look broke and make them look thrown off, and they dating for lemon appreciation and love at the same goddamn time. Now, I don't understand, knowing what the B sector gives, knowing that y'all will take it there and strike each other panels, but I have never known y'all to let no newcomers come over here with the shit and do all the shit that they allowed to do and brag about it on y'all platform. Now, this is something new for me. So I want to know, are these the 2.0s causing all this bullshit? Or would you consider these people to be the beef sectors adjacent?
If you don't see that shit happening over here. I mean, I hear exactly what you're saying. I guess it's every man for themselves at this point. I think the beef sector turned in from being a group camaraderie to every man for them, every camp. Everybody building their own camps, trying to do their own things, and I think that's where the beef going because I don't ain't no way. No, not me.
Y'all telling me Pizarro OG. I didn't say nothing about Pizarro. I ain't got nothing to say about him. I'm focused on the limit. Like, I'm not appreciating what he's giving. And I think that he's trying too hard to please everybody. But I don't understand why people accept the disrespect. Now, as far as Paul concerned, Paul is there. He playing in everybody's face. He basically stir up a topic. He bring it to the forefront. He get up there and twist it and turn it every way it can go. And then he make them come to the platform to clear it up and pull off his commentary.
I agree, and I've been had my eye on Code, but Code ain't no threat or no problem to me. So I don't do anything. I don't have no. I let him play how he gonna play, but I do see him growing his little platform off the back of Lemon, and being able to go over there, and I see his comment. You know, they always say, "Man, we always fighting the women." He's a main contender over here. If he's not talking about Ness, he talking about Pizarro. If he's not talking about Pizarro, he talking about another female. He pitting them against each other. So I guess it's every man for themselves until they tired of it. I've been called it out, but it is
Okay,
Cole
yeah,
run the
I got
girls.
another thing. YouTube camera, I seen you in the chat. You might not agree with some of the things that people have said, but girl, I mess with you, but I'm gonna have to call a thing a thing. I do watch you force your rules on certain people, and then certain people you are afraid to force your rules towards them. So you basically tuck your tail and bow out gracefully. I wouldn't be throwing away no lives. If people can't respect my platform, I kick them the hell down, and I wouldn't care how they feel about it. Like, y'all gotta stop being nice to people that ain't being nice to y'all and don't care about y'all platforms.
Y'all sit here and let these people run them up and play in y'all face, and then when other commentators sit here and comment on it, y'all feel some type of way. Y'all, I can tell by the commentary it be an attitude, but it's no hard feelings. But I'm gonna say how I feel and what I see, and I see weakness. Because like I say, J Don, you know I like you, boy, and I rock with you, but you're not gonna be pushing her. Like you tell her what she can and can't do on her panel, and you will tell her, no, we ain't gonna do that. You will time people out when they come for you in her chat, and then you get mad. And girl, it be a whole little shit show and running amok session. Like you got up there and you checked the hell out of Cole for what he was up there doing with Sonny. Shout out to you for that. And yeah, he basically changed his whole panel and commentary around. And then the stuff Lemon did to Mika, let's hit that like, oh girl, that couldn't be me because I would have cussed him the hell out. She said her feelings with her. I think Lemon didn't give a damn. Only reason he apologized because they was applying pressure to him. So let's just park that too. It's a whole bunch of bullshit they got going on, and this shit is getting out of control. And I think that the new wannabe beat sector, they're weak. Like I ain't never seen people let people play in their face like this, but I think they clout chasing and chasing the numbers, so they accept anything and everything. And then Lemon asked Brianna to be part of his one of his judges, and then he was over there on Cole, and I told Brianna today, so you can say I carried that bone and I was being messy because I was. He told Brianna, he was over there calling Brianna all type of fat bitches, like the nerve of you. But Brianna said she gonna get on his ass because when she asked him about it, he lied. But now that I confirmed it, oh yeah, she can't wait to see him.
So Room Shaker, there
Lemon was
was a
calling her out her
response.
name.
Cole.
There,
Oh, Lemon.
Lemon was calling Brianna out her name on Cole channel.
hey, Room Shaker, would your opinion be biased? And this is from a comment in the chat. They said, and this was from YTC. Is your opinion biased because you don't like the ladies that's over there running amok on her panel?
And we talking about
Kilama, could you repeat that? Because for some reason ODS low.
ODS, can you say that one more time?
Yeah, can you hear me better, Room Shaker?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
So YTC responded to your commentary where you said she allows certain people to run amok on her channel. Do you only feel that way because it's people that you don't really rock with? Had it be anybody else, would you have that same opinion?
No, because I rock with J Don. I ain't beefing with Duke. I ain't beefing with 88 or none of them, but I asked a lot of people hear her link and play in her face, basically.
At least you put some names on it now. So at least it's more than just saying 88 or Fifi. You saying J Dunn and Duke and everything. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, because it takes them to basically push her to the max or drag her or lie on her for her to respond. And I feel like it shouldn't take all that the first time they tap you on your shoulder. It'd be like, get out my face type stuff. But
and you ain't the only person that said that. I've
responded.
heard other people. I've read other people say that in comments and stuff on community walls as well. So you're not the only person that said that.
Right. So it ain't nothing. It ain't
responded.
just because I
Oh,
fuck
J
with her.
Dunn responded. J Dunn responded. J Dunn said YTC has a wrench in my chat and she can use it how she feels if people disrespect her. I don't know.
Okay, but J Dunn, if you be up on the panel jabbing and going off the way you do, girl, you can't get mad if they respond in the chat because they don't want to hit the link. They're afraid to be doxxed.
Yeah, what was you gonna say?
Well, that's all I kept saying was J Dunn had responded.
Oh.
No pressure. When did I block you?
So Coolin wrote in the chat room, Shaker, Lady La and Buddy dragged you in the tablet, baby. You was mute, but wanna dox Eggy girl.
Not Eggy.
What?
Coolin said, this chat moving, yo. Room Shaker, Lady La and Buddy dragged you and the tablet, baby. You was mute, but wanna dox Eggy girl.
First of all, let's be clear. Buddy dragged me because Buddy was playing with me about women getting a sloppy topping or fellatio, and I was offended because I don't do such things. So I turned around and dragged his dead mama, and he responded. So I don't care now. If you got proof that Lady La dragged me, I'm gonna need to see it. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't know nothing about it. But yeah, that's the only reason Buddy said anything to me is because I drove his mama.
Everybody got beef everywhere, child. Everywhere.
Well, I have a question for y'all. Well, basically, it's for you two cameras.
Whole chat. You doxed everybody, and you was the first person to dox me. So what the hell is we really talking about?
Yeah.
I have a question for you two cameras. Somebody in the chat has said that when YouTube cameras live start getting good, she gets scared and ends it. A lot of content creators are making lives and then they put them on private, or they end the live abruptly, and I'm not understanding why even let people up there if you're not gonna make any revenue off of it.
So if I could answer as an objective, I don't know. It don't happen on my panel. I don't private nothing. I also don't go live like that. But in UTC in YTC's defense, all I can say is she don't expect it to go that way. And it's kind of strong personalities that come up there. Now, when she do get the fuss, it's normally the content creators that come to her channel and act the worst. So I do find that to be unfair that she has to go through that. But I can't tell her how to run her panel, and I never will. But I would say, if she's a little bit more stern up front with them and let them know, hey, cut this bullshit. Stop fucking up my channels. Stop fucking up my videos. I don't want to have to edit shit out and lose the chats and shit. It would be a smoother transition for her. But YTC, I'm not telling you how to run your platform. I'm just saying, I do see that happen to you a lot, and you become frustrated with certain people, and you will end it. I've seen you do it with Jay Dunn, and you'll just end it versus having to snap on her. And I guess that's to preserve your friendship or whatever. But and then you'll come back and you'll be like, hey, I was hot. I was upset about it or whatever. So yeah, that was just my 2 cents.
And then Brenda clearly stated in her live that she got a wrench on certain people's pages because people was being allowed to time her out. Like that's the only reason she got a wrench. So it's a lot of people that bring their personal vendettas to other people's channels, and they utilize their wrench however they see fit. And the regardless of what the content creators say about it if they don't know.
Hey, intrinsic girl over there yelling. I'm like, oh my God. YouTube cameras acts like KRN is acting today on all of her lives, not speaking her mind, scared that it'll upset someone. Oh, honey, I'll speak on.
Roman, you low.
Be Nice said that YouTube cameras acts like KRN is acting today on all of her lives, not speaking her mind, scared it'll upset someone. Just so Be Nice for me. Can you put down in the chat an example of when you think I wasn't speaking my mind on how I really feel? Because I feel like I don't feel no pressure not to say my mind on anything, anybody, or whatever I want to. So I'm always curious when y'all say that. Like, what is it? Maybe my respect is being misinterpreted as being. Again, I have
So
no
let me
dog in
ask
the
Roman
fight.
some questions, y'all, since y'all feel like he's ducking and dodging. So Roman, how
Mhm.
do you feel about the play out between SB and Yaya? Do you think Yaya overreacted, responded, and didn't listen first? Do you think that he kind of backpedaled and pussy popped when she approached him and said that he didn't really say anything? Then we go back and hear that he did. Like, can we get a little bit of your insight on that, please? And I don't mean to cut
Yeah,
off the caller.
no shade, no tea. That's the gag of it all. The gag of it all is everybody on in the crew. Everybody was like, "Oh, Shawnee saying no shit like that," so it wasn't even a thing. I think the gag was after hearing the audio, after hearing him say to her, "Girl, I ain't say nothing," and we was like, "Okay, click, confirm, nothing." Then after hearing it, it was like, "Damn, okay, what's this?" Something was said. So I did agree with Yaya feeling some kind of way about how it was led. Whether she said she did it, whether Club Chat brought it up, whether it wasn't his opinion, it was theirs. I think that the misleading problem was when she approached him about it. It was like, I ain't say nothing at all. It gave like, I ain't say nothing at all, girl. You know, I ain't say that. Well, I ain't say nothing. And then it was the total opposite. So I think whether he was saying it because somebody else or whatever, it was said. And I think, so do I feel some kind of way she said something? No. It's the fucking beef sector. It's almost like he's on YouTube, but he's not on YouTube. So for me, I ain't got no skin in the game. He said something, she saying something back. you know, it's they fight. That's how I feel. Like I don't feel no bad, but that's how that I genuinely think that's where this misunderstanding, this miscommunication. Everybody trying to say the beef is whether Yaya says she did it or whether she says she did not. Now that's for Yaya to explain to y'all. Where I'm looking at the beef, or where I think that there's some bigger feelings, is she felt like he didn't keep it 100 with her when she tried to approach him about it. Because even if he would have said like, "Yeah, I said it, girl, but this is what I meant. I meant it like this," I felt like Yaya would have been like, "Okay, cool," and then she'd have came live and did her thing a different way. But she didn't feel like that, so that's how I felt. That's real shit. That's how I felt. Do I think it's a
Do
big
you
situation? No.
do you feel as if he insinuated or he was just being his messy little self by throwing it out there the way that he did? Just because that's him and that's the way he talks, or
He was
was it done
softening
with
it. He was
He was
definitely
stirring the
softening it.
pot, OVS. He was stirring the
Only
pot.
because
He has
let me tell
already
you
said
why.
that we're
Because
not
he
fighting.
said dope fiend, if you will. The if you will is the leave it up for interpretation. Like dope fiend, if you will. Like if that's what y'all gonna call her, I guess. Like I'm not calling her that, but dope fiend, if you will. If that's what y'all saying, it gave the impression like it's a little messy. It's a messy stunt. You know what I'm saying? It's a little messy. Yes, I do feel that way.
But
And again,
also,
not
y'all
I
have to
too.
remember shit. Y'all have to remember that SB has said that nobody is fighting. So he feels that me and Nika need to go harder at each other. And Nika has said she's not going to get what he wants from us. And I agree with Nika. We're not giving y'all that.
Get Real said he didn't expect it to get back here. It was supposed to stay on Patreon.
But
I think
how
he
can
was
it stay
saying
on Patreon when you know people that it's
I
been
would just say it
years
was
that
on
his
Spotify at this
Patreon
point.
and Zoom's been leaked.
And this was on Spotify.
hmm.
Well, it did the intended purpose. It gave some content. And it made a nice call in. Callers, y'all call in. Please just call in with a
Yeah,
little
y'all
bit of
can continue
respect.
calling in.
A matter of fact, I'm
Yeah.
gonna drop down so they can do all the cussing that they want and call me everything in the book. I don't give a fuck. Y'all go ahead. Y'all about to stroke out over there over this dumb shit.
Who baby? Who baby? Yeah. Any final
All
words
right.
you want to say before you drop down? You good?
Thank you for letting me up. I said what I said and I'm standing in my shit, unlike some people.
Hold yes. Messy self. You being messy over there.
Nah, I've
These
been good
questions.
today. I've been good today. Shit.
Baby. Baby. It ain't nothing like when you not in the beef. Like this is not my beef. I ain't got nothing to do with this. It wasn't no King Roman nothing. And I don't want
Do
to
you
hear it. Don't bring this
do
to
you
me.
feel put in the middle any because you cool with Sean and knowing you cool with Yaya?
If I wanted to be put in the middle, but no, I don't. I feel like if they were, I look at it as if Yaya wasn't cool with the crew and Sean wasn't cool with me. How would I feel? And that's how I approach it. Like from the outside looking in, yeah, that shit looked messy. Yeah, that shit looked like that's what it looked like. Now, does that change how I feel about Sean or Yaya? No. Shit, he said that you did this, and that ain't my. I just am not internal. I'm not that. We're not that clicked up. We're a crew, but we know how to let you beef. Like Kyos is doing his thing with Ness, and I know how to let y'all do y'all thing and mind my own fucking business. So I'm not
How do
getting
you
in.
feel about the reaction that's happening? Because right now, Yaya's fighting Club Chat. She's not even fighting Sean Bradley. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Is
think
it really a
Sean said,
fight?
well, just from based on the calls here and the interactions right here, yeah. So I don't think that Sean intended for the people. You think Sean's sitting back in his zone right now watching and like, all right, bitch, you go. Your turn next, bitch, call. You up next, call. I don't know. It's Saturday. It ain't shit going on. He might be. But I mean, I just think that these people take it
Caller,
amongst themselves.
caller, you're
Hey,
live.
nephew, I'm mad with you.
What's up?
I am upset with my nephew. That's what's up.
Why?
But
What's going
anyways,
on?
I'm
Come
kind of
sound
off
off.
because I'm busy, but I had wanted to hit that link. And we talking about what's going on all week, and don't tell me no 5 minutes because I got time from me calling you 87 times the last time.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So what we talking about? I know we talking about. I heard right now Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn is only problematic if the content creator allows her to be problematic. Because if I were Jay Dunn and she
got all these degrees and supposed to have all these common sense. I wouldn't hit nobody's channel and let them get paid to drop me. I just wouldn't do it. She can listen in the chat and go back to her live and answer, respond, and say whatever the fuck she got to say. Now she do handle YTC channel. I don't care how YTC want to, say she don't and she do it. She got a wrench over hers and say that's all good. She does. She does do in Pizarro. Wait, let me talk. I was finished. Wait a minute, I was up here first. She does do that. But she only does it where she's allowed to do it. All this with Sean Bradley and all that, that's kind of old. And I'm a Yaya supporter. But I do think at one time Yaya did say she smoked something and sold something. So I forgot, but she did say that. And then with Nika said she smoked black heroin. That was something she said when she was doing her stories. Now, whether it was a lie or not, because she's a very good storyteller. And another thing about Nika, I don't know why she's not talking about the escape of those inmates in her city instead of hiding out in other people's lives in chat. But that's another topic. But Lady Nika did say she was a madam and that she smoked black tar heroin. Whether true or not, whether she was exaggerated, I don't know. So as far as Yaya, I remember Yaya saying something like that, but they was like together, they was like sitting on the porch, smoking a cigarette and drinking, and they were just talking. So I don't know what is true and not true. I don't care what Yaya might have smoked the soul. I like Yaya. Who else we talking about? Ness? Ness deserves all this work she getting. And she deserves more. And she deserves everything coming to her. Now I hope Judge Judy and all of them don't leave her alone. I hope they stay on her ass. Queen 88, you are on the news talking about your butt implants and how somebody injected you some glue, so you ain't got no room to talk about nobody. And as far as talking about children, people who don't take care of their children and lose their children can't talk about nobody parenting. What else we gonna talk about? You ain't got no questions you gotta ask me. So I don't know.
So
ODS, I don't even know why you up there because you only come out. You done rode Brianna and Pizarro and Lady Nika tailcoats, and then you always come out. I don't want to fight. I ain't gonna fight. I just you done got what you wanted, so now you want to sit up here real comfortable over here on King Romans. But anyway, and your little boy, he is cute. Okay, what you gonna ask me?
I ain't got shit to ask you. I don't know you. So I ain't got nothing for you. You came up here and say what you had to say. That's your opinion. I ain't got to ride nobody's coattail. I'm my own individual. You talking about somebody got what they want. Roman hit me up this morning and asked me did I want to co-host.
Sound like he mumbling something, but anyways, what you said?
She ain't saying nothing. But anyway, that's your people.
Oh,
I'll be respectful.
ODS was saying that he
Roman, I
don't.
can't hardly hear you.
You hear me now?
I heard you say you hear me now, but then I got to put the phone way up here.
Okay,
I'm
wait.
listening.
ODS was saying that he don't ride nobody coattails. I hit him up earlier.
Yes,
this
he
morning.
do. And yes, he did. And that's the only way he got over here because he was LaQuanda over there with black fingernails and doing mukbangs. And then he tried to get into a pretend beef with Sir King. It didn't work. Then he tried him and Custer kind of got in a little bit. Him and Lemon kind of got in a little bit. Then something happened with Triple L. That all didn't work. So he'll motherfucking lie.
So
I know
she
him
definitely don't pay attention. This old bitch definitely don't pay attention. Because I ain't never beef with no Triple L. Triple L is a nobody and retarded. What other fight beef with him?
Something happened with you and Triple L.
Child.
No, I ain't say you beef, but something happened with y'all.
You did
I
just
don't know
say
if y'all
that.
tried to go together or you tried to talk to him or whatever, and he got mad. But yes, it is. Something did happen to
Girl,
him.
you be
Something
watching Too
did
Tight.
happen
You also
with
said I
him.
tried to do something
And
with
you
Sir
did
King.
come over here, and you did. You can say whatever you want to. You every time it's time to beef,
Okay,
every time
sir.
it's time for you to stand up for Brianna and that girl and that old lady, you ain't nowhere to be found. Then you come creeping back out. Then you say, "Oh no, I ain't with that. I ain't getting in that." Then you say, "I don't want all this going on my channel." But as soon as James come over there talking all that shit and saying the F word, the B word, the I word, you don't got shit to say. I ain't got nothing against you. I'm just pointing out the obvious. You done heard that
You ain't
before.
gotta have nothing against me because I don't know you, nor do I give two fucks about your opinion. So
No,
I mean, this
you
King
ain't
Roman
got to.
show.
I'm just saying you done heard
This
that
King
before.
Roman show. I don't
You
give
done
a
heard
fuck
that
about your
plenty of
opinion,
times.
lady.
You done heard that more than nobody.
You still watching. You got everybody's rundown from when I first
He
started.
was their
So
bodyguard, but he over there, he benefits
you
from them.
clearly a fan.
I
So
didn't say
just
he
hit the
was their
cash out.
bodyguard. Huh?
You clearly a fan. You know all about Laquita. Pronounce it right if you can
I,
pronounce it.
no,
Black
not
nails and everything.
no. Only body I'm a fan of. No. The only body I'm a fan of is my parents. But I do sub.
Your
I can never
parents,
fan
ain't you
somebody
like
who don't
90?
do shit for me. But you all right. I mean, I watch you sometimes. You ain't
You ain't
nobody
gotta
nice.
watch me, sweetie. You don't have to watch me, sweetie. I still get my check every month.
I don't know what you said. What?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, Roman, go ahead.
ODS said you don't have to watch him. It's okay.
You don't have to watch me
I
at
don't know
all, baby.
how we got here. I don't know how it ended up there, but ODS is
No,
my.
just because I see him over there now peeking out, but he on where them girls getting tore up and tore
King
out the front
Roman,
of the head and
had
all
you
that.
not have called me and invited me
He
to come
has
up
to
here,
know
would
where
I
to
be the
be.
fuck here?
No.
Don't raise your voice at me. It's been plenty of people that you should have raised your voice at and you ain't had time for.
Girl,
So
I'm
don't
grown as fuck. I raise my
raise
voice
at
at
me.
whoever the fuck I want to. Fuck you, old lady. Auntie.
Look at thank you, Pandora Child. Thank you. Thank you, Bappin and Dishon. Thank you, because all I am is just saying what everybody else say. But now I guess since you hearing it in person, they kind of you know that's the word,
That's
and
the
that's
same response you would get on my channel too,
you
lady. It don't matter.
you did. Wait a minute. If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it so you can talk and I can talk. You did gain favorite, popularity messing with them. That's true, and ain't nothing else you can say about it. So don't lie. Your butt banging wasn't kicking. You
I was already monetized.
and whatever. Go on, Roman, because
She
this
got an
ain't gonna
answer
get
for
nowhere.
everything,
That's
but
the
she
lifestyle of him.
call back
Yeah.
another day.
I asked ODS if he wanted to be a co-host this morning.
You asked him what?
I asked ODS if he wanted to be a co-host this morning.
Oh, you asked him to come up here? Well, that's good. I mean, if he off today, he ain't got shit to do. It's cool. He got some time for you. That was nice of you. So what we talking about? We talking about Lemon scamming the lady. He gave her money back. He kicked dragons out. We already knew that was gonna be content. We already knew, but Lemon, he forgot Queen 88 said she played him, and then he gonna still let her participate in his challenge. Ugh. Have you guys talked about Ness getting ran off of YouTube?
No. Won't you tell us what happened?
What I'm telling, but Roman, it seems like you got affinity for her, and you hold her to a higher standard as I don't know what. But the women we see you around seem to have their own businesses, or they work, or they got their kids they take care of. But for some reason, you like Ness, and you don't see she ain't shit. So I'm kind of, but I don't know. I want to know
No,
how
it's
you feel
so
about her
funny
kind
you
of being
say
taken,
that
and do you think
because
it's right?
no, it's so funny you say that because leave it up to everybody in the sector or other people. I'm trying to come at Ness. I'm trying to set it up to fight Ness, and now you're saying it seems like I got an affinity for Ness. I don't know what y'all think.
I ain't know.
This
I
lady's
don't.
perception of
I ain't never
everybody's
heard
story
nobody
seems
say
to
you
be
trying to
off.
come
So,
from this. I ain't never heard nobody say you trying to fight this. I ain't never heard
King
nobody say
Roman,
that. I always have
as you
heard.
see, she
It,
mixes her stories up. I think she need to watch some motherfucking soap operas or some real TV because she can't keep up with the
yeah,
internet.
shut the
She's
fuck up
behind
and
on
go.
every story.
Boy, if
She
you don't go
behind on
find your
every
hairline,
story.
shut the fuck up. I'm not even
Her
talking
hair,
to you. So
my
don't even worry
hairline, but I'm
about it.
not
You done
afraid to
took
come
this
on
man so
camera though.
many
You
times.
talking
That's
about a
a
hairline?
drug
You
you
probably a
got on
bitch with
two
some
dreads
rollers in your
coming
head right
soon.
now. Shut your
Child, you
old
is
ass
not
up,
doing it to
bitch.
me. Go
Sit
ahead,
your
get it
ass out
out.
on
Get
the
it out,
porch.
baby. You don't get it out with
Arguing
nobody
with
else.
no
Don't
old
argue with
bitch.
nobody else. Don't
I
say
ain't
nothing
about
to
to
nobody
argue
else.
with no old
So
bitch
get it
who
out. Go
on the
ahead
internet
on, ODS.
looking for
You got the
acceptance.
door. Go ahead.
You call him nephew, but I ain't hear him calling you auntie though. Ooh.
I can't hear you. You said what?
Nothing. He ain't say nothing.
He sure didn't, because that's funny how he found his balls to get at me and try to talk back and forth with me. But when motherfuckers come for ain't hairline and 4 strands of damn fake dreads, he ain't got shit to fucking say. But now he got something to say to a sub calling in, not to even talk
Ain't
to
it been
his
5
motherfucking
minutes?
ass.
Ain't her 5
Man,
minutes
shut
up?
the fuck up. Just like when you fake and pretend
Ain't her
like you lost
5
your
minutes
job
up?
at T-Mobile so you can get them damn
Look, she very in tuned in.
uh,
I bet she was my first member. I bet she was my first member.
Oh shit. Hold on real quick. I got a caller. Hold on. Caller, you're live on the air. What's goody?
Hello, it's me again.
Hey.
I'd like to know, well, I'd like to share that I am disappointed at Lemon for canceling Dragon as a judge. I thought they had loyalty, and he holds her to standards that, makes her not able to be herself. Everybody knows Dragons, and I don't think she did anything wrong. He just canceled her for a reason he put out of the blue. And a lot of us like Dragons. We know she's talkative, but that's his friend. He doesn't know. Dragons is Lemon's friend. And if nobody else had a spot to be a judge, it should have been her. Now, let me say this. I think Dragon should take this and turn it around and enter the contest, because she would take home first prize dancing.
You think so?
Yes, dragons can dance. Now, it would be unfair to a lot of people because she is natural for her. But I'd like to know, do you think he's too hard on Dragons, or that he let, what's that guy named Binary, pressure him into removing her as a judge?
Binary.
I definitely think he's extremely hard on Dragons, and I think she allows it. She allowed it too frequently, and so we're here now. That's my honest opinion.
Yes, it's happened too frequently. I wish somebody else would have a contest. How about you, King Roman? You and ODS have a contest the same night as his.
You so messy. You so messy.
I might need to donate $500. I kid you not. Because
I have a question for the caller. Why does she feel, well, so it's a two-part question. Why do you feel Dragons deserve just to automatically be there? Because wouldn't people look at that as being rigged, being as though she's one of his ace boom coons, one of his first
because
ladies?
nobody's telling her who to vote for, but he knows her personality. She's been a loyal friend to him, to the end. And, and people were coaxing him along to remove Dragons from the contest. So it's even if she sneezed too loud, she was going to be removed. And I just think it's unfair.
All right. And then my follow-up, thank you for answering that. My follow-up is,
why y'all in the chat talking about some Lemon wants to be in that spirit?
So his relationship with Dragons, do you think that he speaks to her differently because of all of the behind the scenes help that he has to give her? Is that why he guides her like a little sister type of feel, or like a little brother type of feel?
I just still, no matter what, I still think she should have remained as a judge, because she's taken a lot from him. She's stuck with him from the beginning to the end. And King Roman just said she's forgiven him so many times, but she really looked forward to that. And to be honest, oftentimes if Dragons is missing, the channel, his show is boring. Yep. Lolo doesn't cut it. This cornbread lady, the new one, what is her name? Is it Sharika Chicago? It's one of the new ones. I can't remember.
Did you say the show boring without Dragons?
I said oftentimes. I didn't say all the time.
Really?
Okay, I was just listening. My bad.
Yeah, that's just me, because Lolo's up there, and it sounds like it hurts her when she laughs, when she does it, and then cornbread, and now I do like that Sour Patch Lady. She livens things up, but like last night it was boring. To me, it was anyway, and a few other nights I said, "Where's Dragons?" So, that's it. Now,
do you like Lemon?
Drunk for 3. Beg your pardon?
Do you like Lemon?
Like, what do you mean? Like his comedy?
Yeah.
That's about it.
So but do you watch him every night? Like, so you
Oh,
still
do I watch him? Not every night, but most nights. A lot of nights. I can't watch him every night because I do get up in the morning and go.
So is it like hate watching? Like you watch it and you like,
No.
Let me ask this then.
Not at all.
Have you ever donated to him in the past and then feelings changed?
I'm a member. Okay.
I
Oh, you
used to
did say you
take
was a
him
member.
for like, okay, I'm gonna tell you when I enjoyed Lemon over. You know when I said he was drunk for those 3 days, he cussed. I should be ashamed of myself, but he cussed. What's that big man TV out?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that? I mean, he was just
I'm
going
sure a
in.
big man
And he
deserved it.
went in on a few other people too, but that one I could rewind and listen to again if I want a good chuckle because he was saying, I didn't make you eat all that. He was going, I'm sorry, y'all. But
And I
anyway,
should
I
have
had
tickled herself.
You
I think
did.
he was sober last
You
night.
did.
I'm not sure, but
You
I didn't
did.
watch the whole thing. He's live for like 7 to 8 hours.
Now, just out of curiosity, caller, do you send the money that you used to send to Lemon? Do you send that to Dragons now to try to help her?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you, Odie.
Do you send money to Dragons now that you're not supporting Lemon?
No, I haven't, but I have.
Okay.
I donate to all the CCs. I'm not biased at all.
I won't try to look through your
You
money. I
know,
was just
I don't like
curious.
to see like if I see if I'm in a good mood and want to donate, that's the kind of sub I am. I don't it's and I'm not mad at Lemon. I'm not that invested in Lemon to get mad at him. But yeah, sometimes he's boring, you know.
No, ODS, you don't drug Big Man TV out the chat. Talking some
Because Big
kickball.
Man TV said something the other day while I was on a panel when I went up to speak to Sour Patch, because I felt like Sour Patch had her titty in Lemon's mouth or Lemon's balls in her mouth. And I talked to her directly. Big Man TV made some comment while I was up there, and he called himself wanting to drag. I don't fight with the disabled or the special features. Like, no, I will take that breathing cord and wrap it around his fat ass neck and leave him there dead. Like, that's the end of that. I'm not about to fight with no big man.
He
I
may
like
have
Big
been
Man a
mad
little
at
bit.
Lemon from the night. He may have been mad at Lemon from the night before and was getting a little payback. I don't know. I didn't see it. But if you go back and look at it, I think it was 2-3 nights ago. It was towards the end. Then he went in on Pizarro, called her and all her friends fat. He's when he was drunk, whether it was fake drunk or real drunk. Because I'm gonna tell you, drunk, if you drink for 3 days and you can't stay awake and let alone hit panels. But okay, let's say it was real. He was going in on a lot of people.
But you
And
watched it though. You enjoyed it.
yeah, I told you I rewinded that big man one 2-3 times. I'm not the one making fun of him. I can't help if it was funny. It was what he was saying. It wasn't the fact because I'm fat, okay? It wasn't the fact that he was calling him fat. It was the way he was saying it. He was like, I didn't make you eat all them Twinkies. You know, it was the way he was saying it. He was comical. You guys must not have seen it.
I did.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I didn't. I'm not even gonna
No,
lie.
and a big man, that's kind of an easy
Let me
read
tell
for
you what
him. So
happened
I
after
couldn't
that.
give him credit
Shortly
on that.
after that. Okay, shortly after that, Real Mama Fifi clicked the link and told Lemon, you know, shame on you. I want to tell you, you know that boy he's a protected class. And then he said, he said, so are you? He said, I'm about to drag your old ass up. So he opened up a can of whoop ass on Real Mama Fifi too, but she was laughing. You know, it was funny. She was laughing. It was funny because we knew he was just joking. He was being comical.
All right, caller. Well, thank you for calling in. We about to open the lines back up to let some more people call in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. ODS.
First of all, I apologize for doing what I told Yaya not to do on your panel. But that lady was telling blatant lies, and I can't listen to nobody lie on me now. You can talk, you can have an opinion, but don't tell a lie. Like the whole Sir King thing. Me and Sir King fight has always been real, bitch. Like I didn't like Sir King for thousands of years, and then we just finally moved around it. But I still talk shit to Sir King now. I don't feel like Bree, Pizarro, or Nika put me no motherfucking on. I was already monetized when I came on this bitch. They did get me in a circle of rotation with them, absolutely. And they became a part of my clique. Yeah, but that don't mean that they gave me no keys to do nothing. And anybody can send somebody to a channel, bitch. But what makes them stay is the motherfucking personality that's there. So That rubbed
Facts,
me the
facts.
wrong way, and I apologize for spazzing out. I'm very unprofessional. I'm not used to this.
Listen. Y'all call in. Any more callers? Y'all want to call in? Come sound off.
But this
Come
lady knew my
sound off.
whole history from Laquita to Black Nails to Mukbang. She told me about motherfucking T-Mobile. She told me when I came on this bitch and lied and said I lost my job. Like, she knew everything. She's definitely a member.
Not a member.
Shit.
Not a member. Y'all, listen. I've been trying to hold my face this whole show. I think it's so interesting now. There's this running narrative that King Roman News is afraid of Club Chat and Sean Bradley. And that's why I said, this is not my beef. It's not my beef. It's not my beef. I have no reason to fight nobody in this beef. This is not my beef, y'all. Come on, y'all. If it was James, it was Ness. Now it's Sean Bradley and Club Chat. I'm not going to fight who y'all want me to fight. I'm gonna fight who I want to fight. I have no beef, no qualms with this. Y'all just gonna have to eat and deal with it the way y'all will. Yaya's my girl. I'm right here with Yaya, but this ain't my battle. This ain't my beef. I don't expect Yaya to
Hey, in
drop folks that
Kentucky,
I'm cool with.
them fake twins just had a picture that I was well, I ain't even posted on members only. But
And
you
J
can
Dunn,
ask
I'm
a few of the
afraid of
members
J
about the
Dunn
twins.
too.
Right. And
Huh?
I'm afraid of you, King Roman. I'm afraid of
Oh,
you.
right. You afraid of me? I'm afraid of J Dunn. You know how this goes, and that's the sickness part about it. Like, we eventually gonna have to be truthful with each other. You gonna have to tell me some shit like Roman now, but the difference is we put respect on it. So when we put respect on it, you got to be afraid of them. That's not the case. That means I like you, so I'm gonna say it in a different way than a bitch I don't like. Fuck that hoe. So I like Sean, so I'm not finna sit up here and be on some Sean, and that's not my angle. Y'all do that shit, okay? It's not. I don't even have that energy. I don't have the anger in me. I don't have that in me. Y'all know when it's authentic. I know how to pop alive. So we not doing that, y'all. I'm not falling in it. And Lemon's afraid of me. Child, Lemon ain't afraid of me. Lemon just don't want to be. Lemon don't even. If it ain't easy, he don't want to be. Lemon like, I don't want to do that. You gotta go back and forth, please. I said my shit, and that's it. We all scared of everybody. I understand you're not saying anything because you feel conflicted, but I do agree if it was people you don't like, you would go ham like you are. Yes, I would. If it was somebody I didn't like, y'all know I'd be up here doing my thing. But no, there's a level of respect. I've traveled with Sean. I communicate with Sean. Like, I know that man. So that's not my drama. I ain't even go ask the man about this stuff. That's not my beef to get involved in. I don't want to do that. Nah, he's scared, but I'll mute. Sunny D, but I'm scared of what? Like, what you expecting me to do? What are y'all expecting me to do? Y'all expecting me, Sean, don't ever do that shit to Yaya again? No. Yaya and Sean had a relationship before I even stepped in the picture. Who the fuck am I to do that? No, that's not my beef. Y'all keep saying, well, if it was K-Fit, it'd be different. No. That'd be two different. I'm cool with K-Fit. I'm cool with SB. I'm out of that shit. Yeah, but Roman, wasn't your fight when you jumped in. I'm not jumped in. Dominique Devereaux, what you talking about when you jumped in? Where have I jumped in this beef? I haven't jumped in. I'm saying Lemon scared King Roman. No, that's not true.
I guess
Stay
they're
out of it.
comparing this to previous instances like with K-Fit where you would come out dragging.
Right.
So I guess that everybody's expecting you to come out with that
Because
same energy since Yaya is a part of the crew as well.
right. But again, here's the difference. Those people that she would be having that with, I'm not cool with them like that. I don't have their number. I don't have that. I'm not. There's no respect there. Let's be honest. There's no level of respect. It's a different battle. It's a different kind of game. It's just not the same. And I'm not taking a bait. But if he chooses to jump on a beef, it's his choice. But I'm just saying what they said. I get it. I hear what you're saying. Didn't I tell y'all to leave Karen the fuck alone? I know. Sims. Yes, Yali. Respect goes a long way. It is respect. Folks call SB messy while being messy. He is messy. He messy. Y'all know he messy.
I think
Neutral
everybody
is
messy
better.
as the bitch at some period in time.
I like to reserve my energy for when I got to battle a bitch. That's why I don't be trying to get in other people's battles. When people getting dog piled on and somebody you don't like, I reserve my energy for my battles. I'm not about to be out here fighting everybody like that. That's not what we finna do. Oh God, he already. And ODS don't even care. Did Lemon drag King Roman Thursday night?
Hold on, what? Because I heard somebody say somebody was live. What happened?
somebody went live with the title, "The Fat Man ODS wants to go to war with me again." Well, ODS, sit your fat ass down.
Who is that?
A big man TV.
Girl, bye.
You
Girl,
see the
bye.
way I read it.
We got more callers calling in that'll be in his fucking chat, bitch. Girl, bye. I wish I fucking would respond to that
Saw the
shit.
way I read that, y'all. I was trying to make
I'm
it
not
nice.
going to hell fucking with God's special kids. No, absolutely not. He better drag. Y'all better go over there and support the fuck out of Big Man and cash out that big bitch so he can get him some more fruit juices and some snacks. Cause I know he burned motherfucking calories with that goddamn thing up his nose all day, struggling to breathe.
You wrong. Shot now I can't get that song out my head. So nobody else calling in. Y'all ending it here. Y'all we done on the call-ins. Y'all ain't nobody else got nothing else they want to talk about. Nothing else. Nobody else calling in. We can take the last round of calls and go let the commentary spin the way they want to spin it. Bitch, I ain't in it.
But to
Shout
that
out to
lady, I ain't mad at
LFA.
her for having her opinion. I wish she would just open her eyes up and pay attention and not just
Caller, you're live
watch
on the
past her.
air. What's goody? Hey, Grish.
Hey, K-Rollin.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
ODA.
going on?
Hey.
Not much. I just had a quick question. I wanted to be messy. Okay, so you saying that you got your people that you cool with and it ain't your beef, but I really want to know, like, when it is your beef, like when it is your time, or you're gonna have to get ready, or are you already ready? Like, would it be a shock to somebody like that's in your circle already that you feel like you'd be surprised by?
No, the crew know that we talk like all of the stuff that y'all saying right now. We've had these conversations about like I know when it's time for me to kick up and when it's time for me to sit the fuck down, and it's time for me to sit the fuck down. This is not it. This is not the moment. But if I need to,
And I agree. I agree. Okay, so I just wondering though, like, if there's anybody that you just wouldn't be prepared for because it would be like a shock, and you'd have to like get ready because some people are like,
no.
yeah, I'm cool with you, but I already know when it's time to flip that switch. I got you. But some other people would be like, dang, you coming for me? Okay, let me prepare.
At this point, I'm not shocked about anybody coming. So I mean, to be honest with you, I would be more so ready to go if I need
Okay,
to.
well, I understand it. I just wanted to be messy. And I got one other question. So I'm trying to think back because I've been in the beat sector for a while, but I'm trying to remember who brought the outsiders in the very first time. I can't remember.
And when you say outsiders, what
Depends
outsiders are you
on
talking
which
about?
outsiders, right?
Right, that's what I said. Which outsiders you talking about?
Not beat sector, like not beat sector at all. Like even if they was from somewhere else, but then they became it. But like, I mean, like when they started being like, oh, okay, well, it's a free on now. Everybody could come. We're gonna do this content with the others. Who's the very first?
Shit, that might be predate me because I want to say the very first that I saw like really blossom was through Brianna and partly Ness with the Cold Shakim MBK, and that was last year. But before that, it would have to ODS. Can you think beyond that?
It's hard to say unless you're speaking about a specific incident or something, because several people have brought people into the sectors and they've caused either chaos or they fed in. You know what I'm saying? Or they just washed away. So it's kind of hard to say. You have to be more specific in order to put a title on it, because unfortunately, a lot of people are guilty of introducing people to this mess, and then it's about if you redirecting. I mean, that's more attention to it when you begin redirecting and they're paying you for promotions and things like that. That causes a different that brought a whole new thing to the sector because none of that was here prior.
Right. So that's why my mind went to, well, you call a virtual Satan King Roman, so I'm not gonna say her name, but it kind of made me feel like, okay, was she the one that really like started it with the, oh, it's cool now, let's do this with everybody, or was it just like a, well, no, this person is by themselves cool, but at some point it became, oh, we cool with this whole sector, we'll talk about their business, and like somewhere it got
I mean,
integrated.
and eventually you're gonna meet new people that's outside the sector that you're gonna welcome to your platform. So I don't fault that happening, because it does happen. But I think what happens is sometimes people get ahead of themselves when they do come in, and shit goes left. You got people that come in that they've let come in that surpass some of the people who've already been here. So yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. Well, that's all I was calling for. I'm not gonna hold up your line.
So,
Well,
Carla, I want to respond one
so-
way. It's actually the subbies who control who stays here or not, to be honest. Because we
mm,
can redirect, and I say we as if I'm something. I ain't nothing in the sector. I'm just here. I open up every once in a while. But the people who run it and who do the lives, they can send people this way, send people that way. Like, it ain't just about bringing them here. It's about putting them up in a position to be seen. And then the subbies are the ones who, when they attack the person you don't like, they flood their cash app. So then once they notice that one time, oh, they hooked. They ain't going nowhere. Oh, if I go over here and I drag this person
right.
who's got a position in this sector, then these 33 people who never hit a link or never even type in chats go send me cash apps, and that's what fuels them and allows them to continue to stay. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because fresh point of views are always needed. I'm always one. If you ever watch me before, I'm always trying to encourage people to hit the links, to come up and say something, give us a different point of view, because everybody thinks differently and perceives things differently. But people get scared and then they don't want to do it.
Yeah, I agree. And then I
So
also feel like I don't know how much storylines could be happening if it was just B sector, because I don't know. People start getting along, people just be like leaving beef alone. So I'm like, maybe it would have never, got that far. Maybe it's gonna really stale, like more stale than I guess people call it now. So but I agree about the subbies, because it was a while I was like, no, I'm not. If it ain't B sector, I'm not watching it, because I'm not trying to be confused. I'm already confused with the B sector storylines. But after a while, it was
right.
like, well, here, everywhere I go, they there. So I got to. So I agree
Did
with you on that.
did you
Well,
did you give a personal opinion on the reason of this live, which was the Sean Bradley Yaya situation? And to the caller that's calling, hold on, Roman went away to the restroom for a second. He'll be right back. But what was your perspective on the Yaya SB? Did I miss that part? I apologize if I did.
oh no, you didn't. So the thing about that was I didn't really know what to say, just because I felt like I heard her say in the audio, I sell it and then I smoke, but then I didn't hear the word after smoke, because it seemed like something else cut off that. So my thing is, like, if you were labeled something back then, even if she wasn't labeled something back then, even if she did it once or twice, unless we have some proof that it's still going on today, like, why do people gotta hold those labels? Like, why, I don't know, but at the same time I understand it. I just feel like maybe I just got no opinion on that, because I'm like, why call her a crackhead, and then it's such a huge thing, and unless it just seems silly, because I don't know, it's toxic culture to just say, oh yeah, you did this a couple of times, do that forever. That's how I feel. It's silly.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Well,
Thank you,
I'm going.
boo.
And so King Roman, thank you for having me up, and y'all have a good day.
Thank you. ODS, I was just thinking about something. Do you think the sector would still have the same response had Sean Bradley's podcast was done on live? Like, it was, if everything he said was on a YouTube live, do you think it would have still had the same impact that it's having now?
Yeah. I want to say,
Yeah.
yeah, it would have still garnered the same response. It would have drawn sides and have people going at each other. So yeah, it would have done the exact same thing. It's just with it
Mm,
being on a separate platform, it doesn't make it no softer or no harder. It's still the same thing. It's just where he chooses to post it. Even it still was said. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be the same.
mm. Two people called. Just called. Y'all can call back. Go ahead and call back. Oh, this has been a messy day. I'm looking at y'all cash apps, and thank y'all for the cash apps. I appreciate it. Y'all are being so messy in these cash apps, baby. Talking about some Roman don't want to say how he really feel. I'm so over here. I'm just so baffled right now. I'm like, how do I really feel, y'all? How is it that I really feel?
I think the people
Oh
want you
yeah.
to. They want you to call Sean Bradley all kinds of punk ass niggas for talking his shit behind the scenes and not bringing it out to the forefronts. You could have, if you wanted to go at Yaya, you got the right to get right with her. You should have done that type shit instead of coming and talking to your crew behind the scene. Like, that's what I'm thinking that they wanted
But
from you,
didn't
but that's
Yaya
not.
do all of that? Caller, you're live on the
But
air.
you
What's
didn't do
good?
it, mother.
Yeah, I
But you
came
didn't
back
do it.
there dressed so raggedy ass ODS. ODS, first of
Oh
all,
Lord,
bitch,
let me
why
mute.
you try to say motherfucking age? And I got all my goddamn hair in my hairline. Second of all, I ain't get no stories mixed up. I've been here way before you ever thought about sneaking your tippy toe big ass over here in this sector to try to gain some. No, yeah, don't try me, cause I ain't had no problem with you, and I wasn't coming up here to talk to you. But you ain't gonna be trying to talk all that shit, and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I didn't know Roman asked you to come co-host, which is I don't know why. He could have had Eli up here co-hosting.
Oh,
Hello,
shit.
thank you. It's me. Thank you. Thank you.
We hear you.
Roman, what else we talking about? I had to come back and respond because I don't know if you dropped me or hung up on me or whatever. But what's this outrage about? What if and if Yaya did this, Yaya did that? Who cares? If she got high, hey, good night. If she got high, that's for her, her guy, and for her to deal with.
You're
You hear
on.
me,
I hear you. We hear
Roman?
you on the road today. I'm just letting you go.
No, because I can't believe, I just said one thing to ODS and then I went back. I can hear what he was saying. Like, how you gonna call somebody, oh, that motherfucker ain't young? And when I do have a birthday, I don't have to come on no YouTube and ask for no cash out money, and ain't never ask for cash out money for my motherfucker kids. I don't even have cash out. So I don't know why he went all like that trying to talk shit. I didn't know he was saying all that. No, I ain't got nothing against him, but he ain't gonna talk all
I
that shit,
said
and
it
he
to
ain't gonna
her face. I
go
ain't
ahead.
whisper it. I mean,
Listen,
I said it on the
listen.
line.
I
So I
was
mean,
here,
if
and
she
then
chose not to hear it, that's her
I
fault.
ODS, go look for Rico on the side of the road so you can suck his dirty dick again and
Oh
pretend
my
to give him a ride.
God, y'all,
Nasty bitch.
please.
Cause
Child.
he done put me
Let,
up. I ain't know he was
Roman, let
there.
her have her moment. We don't even know who
Smaller,
she
you're
is.
live on
I
the
guess we
air.
do.
Smaller.
Why you hang up?
Yes, good afternoon.
Hey, how's it going?
I hope I'm not too loud. I just wanted to say shout out to King Roman News for doing this call in and to all of the chatters, so to say, everyone in the chat. It's been on fire. So thank you very much, everyone, for your great entertainment.
Thank you.
I wanted to say thank you to to Diva Tomboyish for our daily news. I keep watching her, as you call him, the post side of it. And King Kyos, I'm gonna call him King Chaos, for his weekly wrap up of the what you call that, of the weekly news, so to say. It reminds me of like the Sunday papers, and Diva is my daily paper. So I just wanted to say shout out to them for all of the hard work that y'all do, for all of the various trolls, for all of the various names that they come up with. I look forward to YouTube. And I must say, I apologize. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm well. I'm very shocked by some of the calls and what's going on with recent things in the beef sector. But other than that, I'm good. How about yourself?
I am fully entertained over here giggling. I can't get out the
Baby.
house because I don't want to be embarrassed walking down, somebody calling the people on me, seeing me cracking up laughing,
These people
trying
are
to
going
listen to the
off.
stuff that's going on, or walking to a telephone pole or something, because I'm trying to read my phone for what is being said in the chat. But I really, I just wanted to say shout out to a few people. I wanted to say, Jay Dunn, I understand your frustration, but I enjoy her in these past few months, even on her own channel, more so than when she causes conflict or
See, shout out
disruption
Shay
on
Dunn,
other
Jay
people's
Dunn.
channel.
Good, thank
Even
you.
a shout out to Jay Dunn when she's on her channel. And I think only because I've, been guilty, because I'm a YouTube addict. I'm addicted to YouTube, I must confess. Like if I'm at work or walking somewhere, when she comes online on other people's channels, I think what is a little hurtful or people it gets disruptive is because she comes on and her mic is so loud over everyone else's, even when she's not, battling back and forth. And so for us that's trying to listen, the volume goes up and we're just a little, off put, so to say. But I enjoy her. And I must say that I do miss the Hoes with Heart. for their comic relief, late night when you're coming from the store or at the end of the shift and you listen to that kind of stuff, and there's a few new content creators out there. Even Binary with his crazy behind,
Oh, girl, you like you some Binary?
Yes, because he gets, look, the way he gets to spinning some stuff
Girl.
reminds me, yes, reminds me of the old days, the way that Tracy used to do. I used to enjoy Tracy when she used to put her little spin on something. I was like, wait a minute, I just saw that show. That's not exactly what but it was her spin, and I had to learn her, so to say, of this is what and how she does her thing. So, yeah, she used to be, it was comical, trying to go off of my memory and then listen to her when she did her thing.
So it's good to hear,
But-
like, this is your calling is positive. It's a real refresh from what we've been hearing. And I want to say, are you enjoying the beef sector and the content that's been coming out lately, or what do you feel? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm going to say, overall, I've enjoyed it because I said I'm addictive because I probably should just get rid of my phone, turn off my phone, and probably should get a landline so that I can wean myself off, because you need to talk to me, leave a voicemail. I'll call back from work and check my voicemail message. That's probably the only way I'm going to get y'all out of my system. But overall, I'm going to say I still enjoy y'all. I need Reed to get back to her happy place because she's one of the first few people I used to listen to on a regular basis. Because even when she was giving her commentary, it was comical the way she used to do it, and she was always on 1%, 10%. I'm not going to be here long and get her news and point out, and then she go away and then she come back. That was enjoyable. I used to look forward to her. Ooh, I'm low on power. That kind of thing. But I wanted to it's a few other people out there. I'm not going to shout out their names, but their chats used to always be on fire. Because I really didn't care for some time the way they used to talk, their voices, whatever. But their chats were always on fire. And I must say, watching them, I could never get anything done because then I'm, glued to the chat, whether it was on TV or on my phone. And so while I don't care to go back to their channels, I'm glad to see some of the people that used to be in their chat are now going to a lot more other chats.
Yeah.
But I wanted to point something out. This is the negative. Do you have a pen and paper handy?
I got it.
Okay, you probably want to put your avatar on if you're on screen. Okay, so remember when there was talk about a new talent show challenge coming up?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said they were going to put up $1,500 of their own money?
Yeah.
Okay. And then somebody came along and said, well, if he puts up $1,000, they was going to put up $1,000.
Yeah.
So $1,500 plus another $1,000, that'll give you what? $2,500, right?
Right.
And then the person, whatever happened, and now that they may or may not be putting in their $1,000. So we should be left with $1,500, right? Why did I just recently hear the people said that they was now they need to come up to $2,300?
Girl, not already. It ain't even here. Not
I
already.
swear to yes.
I'm not doing
And I
this.
wanted to
What?
I wanted to call you last week when the other 500 were, whether it was coming or not. But when I heard the numbers about 2 weeks ago, you had already gone, and I was like, doggone it. I need a mathematician because my calculator's not working. So I just
So
want to,
another
Yes.
2,300 is what's needed.
Well, if you had 15 and then somebody was promising 1,000, that would be 25. But how the number changed from 25 now that the 1,000 is not there? Now you got to come up to 23. So I don't know. Something's not right. I'm not sure.
Well, so this is
I
what
just
we're gonna
want
do.
people to.
Can you stay on this? Can you stay on this and keep giving us updates as we can do this calls in until the talent show? Stay on this and give us
Yes,
updates because I
yeah,
want to know.
I'm going to go out. I'm going to the dollar store to get batteries for my calculator right now. Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, because I
Okay.
want to. I do not want to be roaming all in there. I want let's The subbies are on
I'm
it.
I'm just saying. I don't know how to man. Yeah. So I'm going to get some new batteries. Yeah. So
Hold up,
and that's
Hummer
all I
Girl
have.
said Lemon said he was giving 1K, not 1.5K. She lying.
Nope. When he first started, he said 1,500 was coming out of his pocket.
The pot is 2,300. So does that mean he only had $200? See, woo. 2P said you way off, and I know 2P's.
Tell her to
2P's
go back when he.
is
Tell her to go back
straight
when he
from
first mentioned it.
Lemon Land.
Now,
Tell her to go
Carla,
back.
is it safe to say that maybe he was inebriated when he said that the first time and got his mouth off or something?
A drunk statement.
When is he not?
Oh,
I know plenty of people that drink, but they can count. They can count. You're not gonna mess up their money. I don't care how much you drink. You're not gonna mess up their money.
And let me ask you: are you a Lemonaire or are you just watch?
My
Oh.
name is Eunice.
Oh.
My name is Eunice, and I'm a
You an individual.
and I just call it.
Well, Jay Dunn
I'm a
just
sound
said
offer.
the caller is right. Lemon said 1,000 was for the competition and 500 was for his judges, all coming out of his pocket. Ooh. 2P still says she has it all wrong. Well, we're gonna have to find out and see. Lemon, we want to know what these coins looking like. We want to know what these coins looking like. And we got a subby on the job. This is gonna be interesting.
So yeah. So that's all I have. I just wanted to say, everybody, happy Saturday. Thank you for your
Same
time.
to you too.
Chatters, you keep doing you and
Saturday.
keep up with work. I wish I could win the lottery and pass them all a couple dollars.
Me too. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care now.
All right. Bye.
Now, Roman, before you answer the next call, you can't hang up on your auntie just because she going in on me. I'm a big boy.
I didn't hang up on her. I told her to hold on so I can get the other call, so then I can come right back. And
But
then
I
she
don't
just
want it to
hung
be
up.
said that you hung up on her because of me. I ain't asking for no please. Let her drag me if that's what she want to do. Child, I was on mute this time. I wasn't even gonna go back and forth with her.
You done made her mad. You done, yeah. So yeah,
Hey, she got a lot. She got a little bit of life left to get glad. So, oh well.
That's the like mad. Callers, y'all come call. Get y'all last few calls in before we end and wrap this up. Y'all come sound off. Anything else y'all want to say? Y'all want to come sound off on me? That'd be the thing I be trying to say, Odious. I be trying to get them to sound off on me. Some do, some don't. Because I don't want it to ever come off like it's, I'm up here and I can't get talked about shit. Do y'all thing. I enjoy
But they
that
gotta
shit.
expect you to respond. I'm not gonna go fire up a live to respond about some shit that a caller said. I'll respond real time though. Like
right, exactly, right here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like,
So that's the only
tell me
reason I
what
couldn't
y'all
stay
feel.
on mute. But I ain't want to cut her off. I wanted her to get it off her chest because clearly she been feeling away for some years, baby.
Yeah, she had the name down, Pack LaQuanda, LaQuisha. I was like,
She said it all wrong, but she definitely been a fan. So you gotta give it to her.
This was definitely a call for the books. Call it and sound off. Y'all sound off.
And to the person from the crew that just sent me that screenshot of that one person in the chat, I hate you.
Ciao. Nika and Pizza used their subs to get maybe it wasn't meant for me to read. Sounded like she had an opinion. He need to be clear on the amount he told Mo3 the price was $2,300 if I heard correctly. You see how you can be on the talent show money but not on club chat talks? I guess it's because you don't like Lemon though. You see this comment? They are on me about this.
They say
There's
holding you accountable. They holding you accountable as a motherfucker.
Caller, you're live on the air.
I am calling back to talk to ODS.
Uh-oh.
ODS says you
Let
are a
me go on mute.
motherfucking liar. When you came to the B section, you tried to fake beef with King, what that boy, Sir King, and if Sir King was a man, he'll go up there and say, yes, you did. And you used to try to come for custody. You was trying to get up over here. The name was Laquita. with black fingernails, and you might have had subs, but you hooked your wagon to Brianna them to give us. Stop lying. Just stop lying because everybody said, and you don't argue with nobody, but you taking the time to argue with me. People have come for your raggedy ass, and you ain't said shit. They done came for your kids. You ain't said shit. Only time you, man, fuck you, old ass. Fuck you. Because you a motherfucking lie. And if anybody tell the truth, they'll tell it. And you did not say you lost your job at T-Mobile. And everybody even said you were lying just to get whatever y'all be getting, cash apps or whatever. It ain't no big deal, but bitch, stop lying and don't come out that lady stop lying. And I don't give a fuck if Roman don't probably his auntie. He know I ain't his motherfucking auntie.
I hurt your feelings, ma'am.
Man, shut the fuck
Is,
up and go
is
suck
that the
another
summary?
day to
Is
fuck
that the
you.
summary for the call? I hurt your
Look, keep
feelings, baby.
going. It
Do
was
you want me to put a
nice
band-aid on it? Do
you
you
picked
want me
the
to put a
wrong
band-aid on it?
co-host your bullshit. You picked a raggedy ass ain't shit, ain't
And I bet she
mukbang.
still ain't send you no cash app yet.
Cash app. Sorry ass motherfucker.
Oh, she can't send no cash app because her old ass don't even have cash app. Get your broke ass off the line, bitch. She gonna call back again.
Ooh, I
Child, bro.
can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Damn. I
She gotta
mean,
go back and listen
damn.
to the shit and then come back and respond. Girl, get you a second device so you can know what the fuck going on in real time. Just simple as.
It's the fact that you got her out her body. Like she is big
Her
mad.
whole motherfucking house coat sweaty right now. She's so
She
motherfucking
is
mad. Turn the air
big.
conditioner on. Cause she sound like the old type of bitch is trying to save $1. So she's sitting beside the window with a fan on. Relax, lady. It's not that serious. I've been driving, went and picked up my motherfucking smoking everything, and you still got your motherfucking Depends in a bunch.
Right. Odie, it's what you do to her.
She got her whole motherfucking Depends twisted and up her flat ass. Girl, bye. I don't argue with no old bitches. Then I be yaya.
I was trying to answer this question. You see how you can be on the talent show money, but not on Club Chat Talks. I guess it's because you don't like women, though. And I'm just sitting here like, what do y'all want? And ODS, you was trying to tell me that they're holding me accountable. Well, but what's to be accountable for?
Because they still
This
want
is
you to
not even
snap
no
off
beef.
on Sean and just be like, why the fuck you mess with Yaya? Like, type, and they want to see that vein in that big ass forehead of yours.
This
Take
is
that
not
goddamn
it,
hat
though.
off. Like,
Sean didn't say, this is not it. This is just not it. I don't have that kind of energy for this. This is some like, if I could be real with you, some he said, she said shit that I wasn't even here for. To be honest with you, I can't on some lemon type shit. I cannot be bothered. Okay, so this ain't it. Now this ain't it. It don't mean I'm scared of. I'm not scared of Sean Bradley. If that's what y'all want to hear, I am not scared of Sean Bradley. I'm not scared of Club Chat. We don't have that kind of. He shouldn't be scared of me, nor should Club Chat. But we're not there, and I don't want this to blow up to being that. Cause y'all beef sector, y'all will do that quickly. Y'all try to do that shit with James. Y'all, oh, you see how he said that to you? He was trying to check you. That man was not trying to check me. And then y'all try to do it with Ness. See Ness? Roman trying to get you. He got Kyle's over there. I ain't in that shit. That ain't it. Even with you, ODS.
yeah.
When Roman coming
I
at
can't
you,
see
ODS.
you and the
Can't do
Sean
it
thing
all.
becoming a big thing. I
It's
can't
not. It's
I
really
can't
not.
see that
Because it's
becoming a
not.
big thing. Like based off of this, he would have to come back in and drag you for the facts of your life on this show or something, and your interpretation of him for you to get a response. But otherwise, it ain't nothing that requires a response for real, for real. And you know, I'm the
For
most
real, for
unbothered
real.
because I'm the most scaredest bitch on here. I'm scared of everybody, bitch. Let me tuck and hide
For
and
real, for
collect
real.
cash apps.
You know they'll run with something and tell us so quickly. Like this, it's not, but it's not that. And y'all got to know I evolve. Like dog, I'm evolving in the sector. There was a day where I pick anything out, like, oh bitch, let me come live. But no, that's not it. And it's not because he a man and it's a woman. Because y'all know I fight men and women. It don't matter. It's not that at all. It's just that this is just not my beef. I rock with Yaya. I'm more in touch with Yaya than I am with SB, and even Yaya and me in our conversation, she know Roman, I got this. I stand for me. I can do my own thing. So it's not even her saying, Roman, come stand up for me. It's not none of that. So like I don't want y'all to be feeling like, and y'all gonna run with y'all. That's what I was gonna say. Shout out to LSA. Y'all, if y'all don't do anything, y'all keep me motherfucking laughing. The the narratives that y'all come up with and the ways y'all think about things, I'll be like, damn, y'all really think? But it's cool. I mean, I ain't got no hate for y'all. Do y'all thing. It's dope. But I just want to make sure y'all heard from my mouth to y'all, like, it's not like that at all. I'm ready to go to battle with whomever I need to go to battle with, whenever I need to go to battle with. But these aren't battles. Y'all not gonna get that anger, that oh bitch, what the fuck? Because I don't feel that in this. It ain't in me. I don't feel that. Same with Ness. I don't feel that. Or Brooke or
Hold on,
Intrinsic.
this
I don't
sound like
feel it.
final words. Hold on, let me drop down because this sound like final
Okay.
words. Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me. I didn't push upon you and say, Roman, can I be a part of your crew? Can you let me up on the panel so I can be seen and collect cash taps? Because I'm on a
No.
fail and struggling channel. That ain't it. That ain't it the fuck at all. I don't come live because I don't want to. This shit don't keep me engaged or entertained. But I do thank you for the people who called in, even to your auntie. I'm sorry I had to curse at you because I generally don't curse at old ladies like that. But you were saying some off the wall shit and coming at me sideways. So take it how you want to. You can take it or you can shove it under your house coat for all the fuck I can. But shouts out to the members and the mods and everybody and damn lemon. Thank you for having me, King Roman.
Thank you, and I appreciate you for coming through too. I'll hit you back and back channel.
I know.
All right. All right. I guess we are done with our calls. Let me go ahead and turn this phone off so y'all don't call in because I know I'll get a last minute caller at the last minute. Yo, this was definitely a different. And what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Caller, you're live on the air. What's good? Hey, Queen Tulsa.
Just how passionate about Aubrey. I really didn't like how ODS was very combative to that older woman. She was a protected class, and he's been going at protected class members for a long time. That's why he's not at T-Mobile. Moving right along to Lemon. Y'all know Lemon been scamming for a long time. So bitches, get your drinks ready and be at the party. All right, I'm out.
Shout out to y'all, everybody that called in today. Y'all are something else. And shout out to everybody that sent me some love today. I just seen this lovely one, and thank you so much for the $10, boo. King Roman, you're usually more animated, but we still love you. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I know what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted me to be on some, yo, Sean Bradley, what the fuck? This ain't it. This ain't it. I'm sorry. I ain't giving y'all what y'all want. This ain't it. Let me just save my energy. Trezor. What's going on? Shout out to everybody. Hit that like button. Listen, narratives are about to fly. They're about to go. This and that. Club chat versus this person and SB. Y'all do y'all thing. Roman gonna sit back. I'll be back. I'll probably do a running back on Monday if some shit pop off on the streets. If not, we'll see. We'll be touch and go with what goes on the streets. Listen, I'm not pressed nor bothered. I don't have any beefs, no current beefs right now. Shout out to Brooke and Intrinsic. I saw them both in the chat. Thank y'all for coming through and listen. We ain't gotta do that. Don't be giving me all that energy. Y'all over there about to I'm like, what? Don't give me this kind of energy. Shout out to Ness girl. Hey boo. Hope you hear this and see this, and I hope they pass the word to you that it's no love lost here. I just spoke my piece and it was what it was. Shout out to everybody else. Lemon, your Discord baby. You gotta get it together in this challenge. No, don't get it together. I'm here for it. Cause shortly after yours is gonna come mine. I'm just waiting for you to pull yours off. And then shout out to Rick Reed for bringing this Zoom stuff out here. I wonder if Rick Reed is going to continue to come live and report on what he hears in the Zooms. Baby, this is about to be some mess because I wonder what else is going to be. What else we going to hear? Vi, she did commentary. Treasure Lane did commentary. Shout out to everybody that did commentary on the shout out to my girl Yaya. Baby, I see you. You see me. We good. Get it off your chest, girl. However you feel. Shit. You ain't got nothing to lose. Talk your shit. And it goes from there. Shout to y'all in the chat. Shout to y'all in the chat. Oh, they're going Intrinsic. Hey girl. Hey. He be trying hard to get folks over there, but apparently we ain't going. Well, I'm so glad you popped out. Chocolate Thunder, I was coming. Can we do an old school challenge where the chat can participate? I'd never heard of an old school challenge. I gotta think about that. I'm gonna ask some people about that. Like what is some old school challenges? What are some old school challenges? And I want to thank everybody for sending me super chats, helping me meet my goal. Angie Boo, thank you so much. Bougie Auntie, thank you, Boo. Thank you, Burn Dog, Raz Brooklyn. Thank y'all. Thank everybody who supported the show today. All right, let's get our asses up out of here. It's been 3 fucking hours. We got it off our chest. We sounded off. Can I say something? Do y'all notice on this live I didn't drag, touch, talk, speak about the ladies of the trifecta? I just want y'all to take note. Okay. Just in case.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Back again. Luda.
Let's get out. Hit that like button. Ooh, this has been a stressful one. For the kid.
I'm a bull in this industry, man. Some would rather run down and get one cow. I think I'd rather walk down and get them all. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm never going nowhere, so don't try me. My music sticks in fans' veins like an ivy. Flows poison like ivy. Oh, they try me. Already offers on my 6th album for labels trying to sign me. Respected highly. Hi, Mr. O'Reilly. Hope all is well. Kiss the plaintiff and the wifey. Drove through the window, the industry supersized me. Now the girls see me in the rivers, what they cried me. I'm on the rise. So many people despise me. Got party ammunition for those trying to surprise me. It's a celebration and everyone should invite me. Roll with the crew or meet the bottom of our Nike. Explorer like Dora, these wipers can't wipe me. My whole aura's so mean in my white tee. Nobody light-skinned repping harder than iced tea. You disagree, take the Tyson approach and fight me. Woo! Don't slip up or get cut. Why not, man? I'm coming for that #1 spot. All right. Rappers swearing their own tongue. I'm coming for that #1 spot. Scheme, plot, say what? I'm coming for that #1 spot. Hey, keep it going, it won't stop. What you doing, man? Coming for that #1 spot. Yes, indeed, Ludacris, I'm hotter than Nevada. Ready to break the steering column on yo Impala. If I get caught, Bill out Popo, I tell them holla. In court, I never show up like Austin Powers. Father, and hey, I love gold. But can buy anything I want from the records I'm sold. Jacuzzi hot, Cristal is so cold. Neighbors catch contact from the blunts that I roll. A pig and a blanket, a smoke and a pancake. Drop albums non-stop once a year for my fans' sake. I'll crush mics until my hand breaks. Then shag now and shag later till these women can't stand straight. The Ludameister got them feeling so randy. I'm double XL, so I call him my eye candy. Brush my shoulder and I up my collar, cause I'm worth $1 million gazillion for $1 billion.
Don't slip up or get got.
Why not, man?
I'm coming for that #1 spot. They on top. I'm coming for that #1 spot. Scheme, and plot. I'm coming for that #1 spot. Hey, shout to y'all. I'm about to have me a good evening. It's a boys' night on the town. I'm starting with Bishop Impossible, and then we going from here.
These women trying to get me out my
Pelly, they strip me out my clothes and tell me get in my belly.
Stay on the track, hit the ground running like Flojo. Sit back in time and I never lost my mojo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ludacris sit down to take over the whole world. Why not, man? I'm coming for that #1 spot. All right. Rappers wearing their own tongue. I'm coming for that #1 spot. Scheme, plot, say what? I'm coming for that #1 spot. Hey, keep it going, it won't stop. What you doing, man? Coming for that
shout out to the live audience. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Hit that like button on y'all way out. I don't know who else is live, where to go to, but y'all enjoy these streets. I'll be out here. I'll be on my cloud, chilling with a blunt, laying on my stomach, watching y'all. Okay. Shout out to y'all.